Hello to everybody. How is everybody doing? Khalil is here. Hi. Janelle is here. Hi. James is here. If I don't say your name right, I'm sorry. Rob was in your hometown tonight. Okay, did you go? Did you have a good time? I'm trying to get some of this stuff loaded up. So first, let me get some more stuff in here so I can show y'all what the hell happened today. Okay? So I can show y'all why I'm really not on Instagram. But Instagram banned me from going live. Hey, Nika. Raw was kind of boring. I don't know what kind of Raw you was watching, but I like Raw. I thought Raw was fun. Hey, Don. Okay, I figured it was you, sir. How you doing? So let me get a couple stuff loaded up for the live really quickly. But didn't plan to go live over here today. But since Instagram want to act like a little bitch, I had to. I had to come over here. So let me get a few things lined up. I actually really enjoyed Raw. I thought Raw was fun. It moved quickly. It didn't skip anything. It really gave you what it was supposed to give. Okay. Ooh, that was not supposed to go up there. I promise you it was not supposed to go up there. Anyway, I'm serious. I promise y'all that was not supposed to go up there. I promise you. It was fun. It was my first time going. Good. I'm glad you had a good time. So let me just copy this. And we're going to upload some things so y'all can see why my account got banned on Instagram. Okay. But anyways, Monday Night Raw was interesting. And like I said, it moved very quickly. We got to see some new feuds set up for the next month until Extreme Rules. Bliss and Charlotte are probably going to be going at it. We've seen that happening. Charlotte is back at the top of the mountain with the Women's Championship. Can't go no greater than that. Rhea Ripley and Nikki Ash seem to have this weird little relationship between the two of them. So I assume that something is going to come from that. A lot of people don't want that to be manifested, but I see it happening. Okay. Moving on, you saw the show close out with RK Bro and AJ Styles and Omos. And Omos got that ass tagged. Okay. This big motherfucker right here got taken out with a scooter. Okay. He was in there like this. Okay. He was laid out. Okay. He was not playing. Child. Let me tell y'all something. I'm finna get into why I got banned off of Instagram. I'm finna get into all of that. But he was in there like this. And I was like, ooh, God, we thank you. Let me put my banners up because I usually have my banner up right now. As always, if you want to support the channel, you most definitely can. It is not an obligation, but please do follow our podcast account on Twitter and Spotify because we do work hard on it. We got about 3 episodes coming out this week. I'm going to recap. SummerSlam. God, I am not in the right space of mind today. Diane told me I've been off for a minute, but y'all know, like my hair not done, and that makes me real ignorant. Anyway, I'm gonna recap SummerSlam on the podcast as well as NXT Takeover. I'm gonna do that recap tonight, probably. I do have a podcast to edit for Alexis. She has her next What Had Happened Was, and that's gonna be the plane ride from hell. And I was also on that with her. And we have a full-on podcast that I have to release this week. So all of that is coming. We got about 3 podcasts that you guys will be able to listen to. So make sure you follow down for the count for all of that. Okay. Let me get this stuff done. All right. So we also got a few other things. Logan Paul was there. He kind of helped edge along the downfall of Miz and Morrison. Sorry, baby, my foot in your back. I'm sorry. Let me scoot over. So it seems like Miz is done playing games and he does not want to be, you know, the Miz and Morrison duo that they used to be or that they were. He don't want to do that no more. Miz is tired of losing and tired of being on the losing end most of the time. So fam attacked him today, honey, and went in. He was not playing. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna just email this stuff to myself and open it. So hold on, y'all. Anyway, so as I said, Miz and Morrison have dissolved their relationship with each other. That is over and done with, and they will no longer be a team. We are now going to see Miz and Morrison next week. They will fight against each other. We're also going to get to see, what else did they announce? They announced a few matches for next week. Bobby Lashley's supposed to go up against Sheamus next week. And do y'all remember the other match that they announced? I think it was a women's match. Doudrop, Piper. Ooh, child. Piper Niven is supposed to go up against Eva Marie next week. Piper did attack her. So, girl, it's a lot going on, but it seemed like Monday Night Raw is already shaping up for the next week, which is the way that it should be. So it seems like they're finally starting to find their stride when it comes to Raw and get their shit together. I think really soon Drew McIntyre probably is going to turn heel, especially against Damian Priest, and that's probably going to become a feud. And then he may get that title off of Priest, but you never know, okay? So we had a whole situation going on with Monday Night Raw. Now, prior to that, we all were in our feelings about SummerSlam. NXT TakeOver was great. And then Monday Night Raw was a solid show. I'm not going to shit on it because it wasn't bad. It was solid. It gave us the next set of feuds. They progressed forward. It wasn't stagnant. It didn't lag. And they really did try to give you something different. Every match that we saw today was different. It wasn't the best, but it was different. And you've asked for that, therefore you got it. Okay. So we got to give them props where props is due. Don said he should have. Miz tore that ass up. It was Bobby versus Sheamus. Eva versus Doudrop. Yes. She wants to be called Doudrop. Let her be called Doudrop, child. Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte Flair at Extreme Rules. Okay. John needs to cut his damn hair. The match between Killian and Ricochet. I forgot all about that match. But that match with Ricochet was really, with Ricochet and Karrion Kross was different. So what they did was they made Karrion Kross more vicious, is what they should have done from the beginning. He has to be. That's what works for Karrion. That's what pushes him forward. That's what makes Karrion interesting. When he is a little bit more lackadaisical and he is not, you know what I'm saying, and he's not really invested, it doesn't work for him. So him being that vicious with Ricochet worked. However, I think they could have did it with somebody else. He didn't have to do it with Ricochet. SmackDown really has Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Sasha Banks, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, and Bianca Belair. Fam, like, okay, John Cena isn't on SmackDown. John Cena's probably gone. Um, More than likely, things will get shaken up. So, what they have doesn't really matter. It's all how they're built. Each one of those people you mentioned had issues with the crowd fairly recently, actually, and they all were built. So as long as you build a character, you can get the character back or get a character up to par, is what I'm trying to say. I'm watching right now, but I'm here to support. All thanks AT2. He always comes in. He always pops in. The whole sitting structure hurt my heart. Did you like his mask? I didn't mind it. I didn't have a problem with his mask. I thought it was different, but it did remind me. It did remind me of a sex mask. Like that's the first thing I thought of was a sex mask. Like I was like, oh, we was just talking about this yesterday. I'm finally eating my ice cream. Good for you, Tirza. You get that ice cream, girl. Yes, it's sex mask. After Eva and Piper, or maybe later during their rivalry, who y'all think is gonna join the Evolution? I think it's Leah. I don't know. To be honest with you, she'd be the only one that would benefit from it. To be honest. When is the draft? The draft should be between October 1st and October 4th. I'm not sure which day they're going to choose, but it's going to start one of those days. SmackDown, I didn't need you to repeat it. I pretty much got it. I got it. Tears are not the carrying thing again. Oh, yes, the carrying thing. Carrying is a very attractive man. Right. You sent it again. Like, what? He borrowed the mask from. No, be quiet, 82. Mind your business. Darn right. Like, don't. I have to find that meme, but don't say that. Don't say that. Let me see if I posted that meme here. I don't think I did. Anyway. Hey, Kayla. They pushed it back. Initially, it was supposed to be August 31st. And September 31st. You mean September 3rd? It's September 3rd. It's September 3rd. Yes. Okay, Big Mouth. Hell no. They changed it. Yes, they did change it. I don't right off know why, but I would imagine it had something to do with certain people coming back. I'm not sure why they decided to push it back, but I know that when they switched everything around, they probably did it after the switcheroo. So I'm not 100% sure, but I know that they did switch it. It's rude that YouTube won't put up my comments. But I'll be persistent instead. What comments? What do you mean? My bad. I missed all of Raw because I was asleep. It was a really good show, Janae. Honestly, it was solid. You watched it, you didn't feel like it dragged on. It moved very quickly for a Raw. It moved very quickly. I didn't even realize it was 10:40 until I happened to look at my phone. I liked the Raw. I thought it moved fast. There were different matches. Even though we had some pairings that we've seen, the opponents were different. That they did work things out so that it was a bit of a different show and we got to see some new things. Okay. So I did like Raw. I really did. I got you, Julius. I love when Omos drags Riddle like, yes, a black man beating up a predator. First of all, to be clear, he's not a predator. So let's not put that out there for the world to see. He's not a predator. I'm trying to get the stuff sent, Nicole. I'm going to tell y'all how I got banned from going live in a minute, because I'm trying to send it to myself so I can post it in here so you can see it for yourself, so I'm not fucking crazy. Because I know Instagram think I'm bullying, but I'm not. And that's pretty much what I got flagged for, was for bullying. So I'm going to put this stuff in here so y'all can see it for yourselves, because I'm not crazy. And I called the woman a bitch. I did do that, which is probably what got me flagged. But I called her a cauliflower pigeon and a snow roach. And that's probably what got me banned too. But there was heavy microaggressions in this conversation. I didn't like it. And I recognized it right off the bat, because that's how they talk to me. There was a woman that was commenting on one of my posts, and it's Becky Lynch post. For whatever reason, it's being heavily circulated, and it's bringing people to my page that I don't generally know and haven't seen. Somebody else also accused me of sexism today, and that's another thing that I do want to address and talk about, because some of y'all got me fucked up. So hold on, let me see if I can get the clips in, because I really want you to see what I'm talking about. Okay? Not Marshmallow Freedom Fighter. Ma'am. Janae's stupid. Hold on a second. So earlier today, when I went live earlier today, and everything was fine. We had a decent conversation in the live earlier. That was not an issue. For whatever reason, once I got out the live and I started posting, it was like Instagram was like telling me that this last post that I responded to, it was telling me that you violated the terms and conditions of Instagram, and you are not. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find that screenshot. I found the screenshot. So I'm going to send it to myself so I can go ahead and pull it, and I can post it in here. Okay. All right. And it's just easier to post the stuff from my phone than it is from the internet on my computer. It'll take forever for me to do it on my computer. But let me bring in y'all comments right quick. And I'm gonna take a short break after I put all y'all comments up, and then I'm gonna show y'all what I got how I got banned. Raw was pretty good. I liked RK Bro. You just knew you was gonna be up to watch a Raw. Adam Cole current situation is very peculiar. Will he be Adam Cole? Bye bye. Very cute, Julius. The point is, Adam Cole decides where he wants to go and what he wants to do. I, quite frankly, don't know where Adam Cole's going to go or what he's going to decide to do. But from my understanding, Cole really wants to be on the main roster on WWE. He wants to be a champion on the big company, and Cole very well could do that. I believe that he can thrive on the main roster beautifully as long as they give him the lane to do what is necessary. The very same carpet they rolled out for Seth Rollins should be the same carpet that they roll out for Adam Cole. And if they don't, they are doing themselves as well as Adam Cole a severe disservice. So Adam Cole has a lot to think about. And WWE probably has promised him the world and the heavy push that he so rightfully deserves, because he is going to be the reason why the company stays afloat. And if they ain't figured it out by now, Adam Cole needs to be heading up Monday Night Raw. Since they can't move Becky and Seth Rollins at this point, they need to let Cole be the one to head up Monday Night Raw. But that's just me and my personal speculation. If he decides to leave, me personally, if I was Adam Cole, I would not go to AEW because it's so bloated. he won't get what he deserves to go there either. He'd be better off going to NWA, going back to Ring of Honor, or going to MLW. He would be a star in either one of those companies, and he has a major history with Ring of Honor. So Adam Cole has a lot to think about. I say, why don't y'all let him think about what he needs to think about? And then when they announce the decision, or he announces his decision, you don't have to speculate anymore. So are we good on Adam Cole? Great. Let me go back to some more of these comments. Seek help if you like when Omos does anything. I'll write something in the chat and then it'll skip over what I wrote. Oh, I'm getting to that, Nicole. Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna start uploading the pictures and then I'm gonna show you everything. That damn Riddle Randy. It was a very good show. Good one, Julius. Bullying who? I'm finna show you, Tears, in a second. He ain't a predator from what I've heard. Don't disseminate things that doesn't have any validity to it. Agreed. Bullying how? I'll show you, Brandy. New name I've come up with, Tiff. Marshmallow Freedom Fighter. I like that name, Janae. That's fire. I like YouTube better because I can curse, period. I'm not getting monetized because I don't have enough followers anyway. If I was getting monetized, I would probably have a curse button or something. And I would probably edit all my lives before I put them up there. So with all that being said, this is my live. YouTube won't circulate this live. They don't have to. Whoever is subscribed to me will listen to me. And that's the way it's going to be. If your Instagram doesn't want me to be great and be able to go live on their platform, I don't have to go live on their platform. It's fine by me. But you had Lil Boosie and them putting bitches' coochies on Instagram live, and you had no issues with that until you got wind of it and banned him. Let me go about my business. I didn't even get a notification for your live, Tiff. It's okay. What do you think of Charlotte versus Alexa? I think it's a smart move. Bliss is a former Raw Women's Champion. After Charlotte and Sasha, she got some of the most belts. Her, Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha, they are the most decorated women in the company as of right now. So her being the next challenger, especially with her being on Raw, makes sense. There's nobody else for her to go up against. Nobody else that they've built up enough for her to go up against. So it makes perfect sense for Bliss to be the one. A lot of y'all forget. I ain't forgot. Bliss had that title many times. Many times. I got a notification, but I was sleepy, so I took a nap. And we've seen it often, but not too enthralled with the matchup. I disagree. How long are you banned from? I have no idea. IG was acting funny to me. Shit, I wasn't even doing nothing. IG keep flagging me and knocking me out so they can eat a dick. Hey, Quan. Okay, so I went through all of y'all questions, all y'all comments. So I'm gonna put up my little commercial video, and y'all give me a number of, let's say we're gonna pick 1 or 2. If Raw was good for you, you put down a 1. If Raw was bad for you, you put down a 2. Let's do a little census and see how Raw was for most of y'all. I shall return, okay?
Genetics.
Drink, headshot, drink, sit down, drink, stand up, drink, pass out, drink, wake up, drink, bed it, drink, bed it, drink, drink, headshot, drink, sit down, drink, stand up, drink, pass out, drink, wake up, drink, bed it, drink, drink.
Genetics.
Drink, headshot, drink, sit down, drink, stand up, drink, pass out, drink, wake up, drink, bed it, drink, bed it, drink, drink, headshot, drink,
Genetics.
Drink. Headshot. Drink. Sit down. Drink. Stand up. Drink. Pass out. Drink. Wake up. Drink. Fade it. Drink. Fade it. Drink. Drink. Headshot. Drink. Sit down. Drink. Stand up. Drink. Pass out.
All right, so let's look at these let's see these answers. So I asked before I went on my short little break. If you liked Raw and you thought Raw was a good show, please put a 1 in the comment section. And if you thought Raw was bad and it could have been better, put a 2 in the comment section. And the overall consensus is that Raw was pretty good. So that is a good poll for the crowd, or my little crowd of people. What's happening, family? Anyway, so let's get into Instagram, since there wasn't really a lot to talk about with Raw. It just was a very solid show. It set up the next set of feuds for the next month, for the next pay-per-view, which is going to be Extreme Rules. So at this point, we just got to see how they're going to play this out. Hopefully they won't do their typical shit and give us a little bit more, je ne sais quoi with some of these feuds, and really give us some shit that could be organic and fun. They really did that with Morrison. They dragged it out with Morrison and Miz a little bit too long. But I'm glad that they finally started to end them and giving Morrison back some reality and making him a little bit more of a plausible threat in the mid-card division. This was going to add back to the mid-card division where it needs to be, and it's also going to spread some things out. You can put Damian Priest and Miz up against each other again. And put that title on Miz, and that might add some more groundswell for that United States Championship, make it a little bit more fun to see who would finally get that title off of him. Sometimes heels can be used to work a title to make it worthwhile, to make it more coveted. They did that with the Intercontinental Championship a lot, and Miz would probably be the best candidate for that because of his attitude and how he acts and carries himself. Most people have a severe disdain for him, and it just would work in terms of giving that title that I need to get that from him type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they do something. I do like the title on Priest. I think Priest should keep it for a little while, but not too long, because I think Priest can move into the heavyweight men's division. So we will see. Okay. All right. So Donnie says Sis got to SmackDown won 3 times over, and got Raw and did the same thing. And these are lengthy reigns we're talking about. Yes, they are. Interesting to see if Asuka turns heel into Kana. You know what? Asuka hasn't been seen on TV in a while, so it's very plausible. Oh my God, I was excited when Tiff said she was gonna play her commercial. I thought I was gonna hear the OG song. No, most people like that one, so I keep that one. I like that song. Janae's she's an amazing producer, and I don't know why she is so down on herself when it comes to when she recreates music. She's very good at it. Asuka is probably at home chilling. Rightfully so. She deserves that break. Lamar Moore. Alexa has only had 2 reigns from SD and 3 from Raw and 2 with tag titles. Have you seen her instance? She's funny as fuck. She done worked all year long. Let her rest. Someone need to take her phone away. Yes, I have. Well, that's still totaling 5 reigns nonetheless. Yes, it is. Damn, I want garlic bread. You need garlic bread. Wait, isn't that with the tag? Isn't that 7 with the tag team reigns? Mm-hmm. Yes, but we're talking about singles title reigns. Because if you were to include all of Charlotte's title reigns, she would be more than a 12-time champion. And they don't include her NXT title reigns for some reason, but they include the Divas title. I don't understand that. Anyway, Miz completed the assignment and did what he needed to be. 5 singles reigns. I forget y'all are very specific, right? I don't know if I want Damian to lose. I kind of want him to stay champ for a couple more months, but Miz would work too. We need prestige for the mid card. The reason why I said Damian could lose, and I don't mean he could lose right now, I mean in terms of time. Right now, Damian Priest is popular and he is hot. And I don't think he should go back up against Miz right now because he already had a program with Miz and they've kind of been dipping and dabbling back into that. What they should do is utilize Miz in his feud with Morrison and give him and Damian a massive break from that fight. Don't have them fight each other. Don't have them even cross paths. But it seems like Damian's going to be put on Bobby Lashley at some point. The two of them had a point of contingency today that actually worked in TV. Like, it really worked. And I was like, this actually could be fun to watch if they really did this right. But they're not gonna revisit it unless they have planned it out. And the way WWE works, they just don't plan things in advance enough for me. At least on the main roster, they don't. In NXT, they plan you about 2 months ahead. You know what's going to happen for the next 2 months, and then they start working on the next 2 months. So that's why things run a little bit cleaner on NXT, but I wish they would do the same thing with the main roster because you have no idea how they could fix things. When people go down, they could have a contingency plan. They could really make it work if they use the way Triple H plans out his feuds and the way things work. But anywhoosies, let's move on to the next question. Then I'm going to talk to y'all about Instagram. I thought y'all were talking about Reigns all together. I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at other things. Don't worry about it. You could. Tip, your commentary on Bobby tonight was funny. Took me out. I was trying to lighten the mood. I was already mad about this whole thing that we talked about earlier. And I was like, I just want to have a good time. And I told my husband before I started, I was like, I just want wrestling to be fun again. And if I could be a part of making it fun again, I most definitely will do that. No, just her singles reigns. The Divas title, the fuck, you know what? Never mind. They do count it. And I don't understand why they count that as a singles title reign. And I just was like, what for what? Like, why are you doing this? You know what I mean? Tears of the Divas stands are going to come hunt you down. Honestly, I agree with her. The Divas title is a defunct title. They don't bring up the women's championship title anymore. They don't bring up the European title anymore. So why are you bringing up the Divas title? It doesn't make any damn sense. What titles do y'all think need a resign? I don't really care about the title redesigns right now. Let them, though, because sometimes they be delusional. Why did they bring Logan Paul back? 82, I don't know, baby, because his trifling ass could have stayed where he was at. Okay, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I mean, I will only say because it's a main title roster title, it is no longer a title. Therefore, it should not be counted. If she gained a Raw Women's Championship that same year, like, no. Why aren't you counting her NXT title reigns? But you count this title reign. Okay. It's just ass backwards. Why wouldn't you count the NXT title after y'all had her win it again? Exactly. That's my point. The tag team title should be redesigned. But they don't usually say Divas title anymore. They just say former women's champion. If you are a former women's champion, that's what they refer to you as. But if Melina was to come back, she's a former Divas champion. It doesn't matter what they refer to you as. The point is, I'm saying it's... I don't think nobody gets it. Do you really think I actually give a fuck about the Divas stance, Julius? Not the tuh. San Diego was having none of it with Logan Paul tonight, and I don't fucking blame them. Y'all gotta I don't know who Logan Paul people is, but y'all gotta stop trying to parade that man around and make people like him. People don't like him because of him. Period. People don't like him because of him. And y'all not gonna keep saying he from Cleveland. He is not from here. Nene. Okay? No, he is not. He is from Lima, Ohio, I think, a suburb, but he's not from here. Because when they write the damn checks and when they give you the address, it don't say Cleveland, Ohio, bitch. No, ma'am. You're not going to put that on us. We got enough shit to worry about. Right? So it's like that rain never ended. That's my point. Thank you, Don. That's what I was saying. I guess Charlotte uses it to say she evolved the division from the Divas to the Women's Champion. But no, it's not her. Like, WWE literally is like saying that, like, they're only counting the titles that were done on the main roster on purpose. That's done on purpose. Right. It was just the women's title after she won it. It was after that. I got threatened for Becky's stance because I stated my opinion. Unreal. I'm about to buy myself a braid as long as Bianca's and whoop them. Child, please just count the title reign because it's going to give her another reason to have the belt again. You ain't shit. Then they swapped it out for the Raw Women's Championship. Could you see Charlotte holding the building to the Survivor Series and possibly going up against holding what? Becky Lynch, if Becky Lynch holds her title for that long. You talking about holding her title? I mean, it's possible. Child, when Carrion came across my face, Carrion came out, my face was like, don't do Carrion. Shoot. He ain't manifesting nothing. That's probably what the plan was from the beginning. I'm sorry that you get stretched, Julius, because as a Becky fan, not all of them are like that. Girl, I almost threw up when the men said that, child. We don't even want to talk about Chucky being a champ. Not Chucky. So let me tell y'all what happened to me today because I got banned from Instagram. And it's apparently because I'm a bully. So this is the wrong one. But, okay. So what happened was, and I know it's hard to see, but if y'all on y'all phones, y'all can get close enough to see. Okay. So I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Today, under my Becky post, like I said, it's been circulating a lot. And I don't understand what the issue is, but people are not, they're not happy with what I had to say. So I shared Chris Van Vley. I think that's how you say his name, but I'm going to just call him Chris Van. I shared Chris Van's post on Instagram, from Twitter on Instagram, and it said, serious question. If Becky vacated the Raw Championship, what did she do? What did she do to earn a shot at the SmackDown Championship? So there was a lady who commented in, and she said, I don't want to use the N-word too much because they will flag my video and snatch it down. But she said, a dude told me that I was only mad because a white woman came and beat a black woman. And it seems that's what a lot of the comments in this section is given. But she said, no, I'm mad because all this time invested in pushing Bianca and her winning the title and her having a WrestleMania moment, then push of Sasha versus Bianca round 2, not even happen without any explanation. Then Becky comes, steals Bianca pop, beat her in seconds with a wing and a push, and then that should be enough for a reason for fans to be pissed. Because if it was anyone else, y'all would be upset too. Now, this lady comes in the comments and says, Sasha is yet a person of color. This makes no sense. The reason why that comment was stupid was because, one, the lady was not making it about color. The lady was talking about the reason. She's saying herself, it's not about color. It is about the fact that Bianca was getting a push and y'all took that push away from her. Now, I said, if you didn't understand the assignment, just say so. Child, move around. I said she clearly said, no, she's mad because this was a push for Bianca that was snatched from her. Read the whole comment before you want to be a keyboard warrior. Know what you're responding to first, then think about what you're saying, then respond. She then bypasses my comments completely and goes strictly for this lady again and microaggressions her and says, Why are they letting a woman of your color, Bianca, i.e. Sasha, be beaten up by a woman of my color, Becky? Let me calm down. Because she pissed me off when she said that shit. Now, y'all can't, if you can't zoom in so you can see, let me see if I can put it up here so you can see. You'll see what I said, and this is what got me banned from Instagram. It says, and I said, oh, bitch, you got to go. Okay? I said, get the hell off my page, you pasty ass cauliflower pigeon, you special needs snow roach. Get the fuck out of here. And Instagram instantly flagged it, and then sent me a message telling me that my account was going to get shut down because I responded to this girl in this manner. And they're on my page calling me all types of stupid and everything else. But the moment I come at your neck with all of the guns I got, they flagged me. And this right here is some bullshit. Now, here's where it got worse. Because on a different post, a man came and decided he wanted to come and tell me why he felt like Becky Lynch was getting the opportunities that she was getting. He said, and I quote, 99% of y'all come, 99% Brock comes for the title, wins, then hardly show up after. Seth overly pushed, let me read it the way he typed it. Seth easily overpushed guy. He vacated his title, then come back directly into main event scene. Cena come back to AA to do an AA, a STF, and 5-knuckle shuffle when so many talented guys sit behind. And lastly, Roman, his age's long reign, how everyone praising his half-hour-long match, which involves rest holds, headlocks, chin lock, crowd mocking, and by the way, spear, punch, choke, and then to be classic matches. Hold on, let me make sure I get all of the information right, because I want to make sure Sir is given all. I give Sir all he needs to be given. He then says, let me repeat. He said Roman only has rest holds, a headlock, a chin lock, crowd mocking, and by the way, spear, punch, choke to be classic wrestling matches. It's real sexism, is what he says. But it's easy to criticize Becky for her wrestling abilities. I understand she is not Sasha, Asuka, and Charlotte in the ring, but still she is so much more than half of the top tier male superstars. So let me tell y'all something. Let me explain one blessed thing to all of y'all. Don't you ever accuse me of no sexism, okay? Ever in your life. Don't even put me in the same sentence of no sexism. First of all, no one was attacking Becky's abilities. That's the first thing. The reason why people are upset is because you did not give Bianca the match that she so rightfully deserved. And instead of you giving us a heads up that Sasha wasn't going to be there and changing the match so that it at least made sense what was happening on TV, you was too much of a punk to do that. So you waited and you waited and you waited and you thought she was going to be cleared, and she wasn't. And then here comes Becky, y'all savior. And the crazy thing is that it is the same mentality y'all have with Becky that CM Punk fans have. Somehow she has become your savior of wrestling. And yet you might not want to admit it, but she is not as good as the rest of the talent. So we're not saying that Becky is not good at what she does, but she's not the best in the world. Now, Becky was able to get herself over. She was able to make herself popular, and no one is questioning that. The only issue that I had was the fact that Bianca had to eat a pin in 25 seconds in order for someone who is supposed to be widely popular, top merch seller, and one of the biggest names in professional wrestling today to get the pop that they felt like she deserved, for them to make headlines. That's what you had to do. That tells me you really don't know the value of your superstar. Because if Becky came back in the middle of a match, after the match, when the show ended, it would have got a pop regardless. Now, there's good heat and there's bad heat. And I don't know how you rationalize it, but Becky Lynch being on the show and getting the pop that she got. And even just watching Raw tonight, when you watch the show and you listen, you have to listen. When they put her face up there and they show her, oh, she gets cheered. She gets cheered. They don't cheer Damian Priest. They barely cheered Xavier's little clip they gave him. They cheered Brock Lesnar. They cheered Roman. They didn't cheer nobody else. And they cheered Becky. Everybody else got booed, either got booed or it was complete and total silence. That should tell you a lot right there, but you're not listening. You're not paying attention. And to all you keyboard warriors that want to go at me because I'm not 100% stoked because Becky is back. I'm glad Becky is healthy. I'm glad she had her baby. I'm glad she's happy, and I'm glad she was there. I just didn't like the fact that she had to steal Bianca's thunder to do it. I just didn't like the fact that Bianca had to be in a squash match for her to come back. That was my point. So all this bullshit y'all putting on my Instagram, y'all coming at me hard because it's Becky. Because if I guarantee you, if this was Charlotte, everybody would be having a goddamn conniption right now. Y'all be on your knees crying, begging Lord why they keep forsaking us. Y'all be the first ones if it was her. Wouldn't say a damn thing. Be sitting up here crying. It's always Charlotte Flair. You do it all the time. But because it's Becky, it's different. Right? It means something because it's Becky. If you ask me, it's the same thing. Becky, damn, is bigger than Charlotte. But that's okay, right? There's nothing wrong with that, right? I meant when I say I'm not going to change how I said it. I don't give a damn about how nobody feels about it. I really, really don't. I really don't. Let me get some of this stuff out. See, there was a special needs Snow Roach. Microaggression people on you will microaggression a person on my page. You're on my page being disrespectful, and I call you a cauliflower snow pigeon, and I call your ass a snow roach, and you get mad. You are a special needs snow roach if the first thing you think about is color, when this girl clearly said in that comment, this is not about color. That's what she said. And you still somehow made it about her being black. That was your bias. And because I call you out on it, you didn't like Instagram, didn't like the way I said it. They want me to be nice. Fuck you. I'm not going to be nice if you being a racist ass bitch. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to protect your goddamn feelings. You don't give a shit about mine. So, bitch, I don't care about yours. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm not going to do that. Let me finish putting y'all comments up here. I ain't hear no boos when it came to Becky. All I heard was cheers. That's all I heard. They know what the fuck they doing. And that's the problem. They know what they're doing. And you want to be all timid in the corner. Oh, I'm a little white lady. I didn't say anything to you to hurt your feelings. No, I don't give a fuck about how you feel. And I don't care if you're going to stand there and cry. And if you want to go in the corner and be down on your knees because I'm busting your ass, then fucking so be it. But you're not about to come on my page and start no bullshit like that. I don't play that shit. I'm not playing. Y'all can be passionate about what you're passionate about, but if you're going to read the comment and come back and make a comment, then you need to have context. You need to make sure you understand what you're responding to, because clearly, bitch, you can't read, which is why you a special needs snow roach. I said it, and I will say it again. You're ignorant. You are stupid. You are not educated. You're illiterate. Any other way I can say it for you so you understand. You got me fucked up. And ain't lucky if I can get this shit off of here. I'll put it up on Instagram too. And I dare Instagram to take the shit down. Because, bitch, you not finna silence me when somebody coming at my neck. They coming at my people on my page. I'm not having it. And I don't even know that black lady, but I am not the one. I am not going to sit up here and let you disrespect nobody in front of me, black, white, or whatever, but especially not no black lady, because I'm black. And I'm tired of getting disrespected. And every one of you motherfuckers is going to respect me. And if you can't, you can get the fuck on. I couldn't even rejoice and be happy with her returning because I knew some bullshit was about to happen. It's days later, and it still doesn't sit right in my spirit. I heard boos from Logan Paul. That's where the boos come from. Sure did, DJ King. They was booing the fuck out of Logan Paul. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. As they motherfuckers should. They gave Becky the bill because they want her to be on top of the hill on SmackDown. Heart beating Bianca Belair like that wasn't right. Okay, baby. I hate how we're the bad guy for responding, but they can say whatever to us. I don't give a fuck. Instagram. If Instagram wants to keep me from going live, that's fine. I have another platform I could go live on to say what the fuck I want to say. And bitch, it ain't TikTok. So you can do and say whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a damn. But I'm not going to allow you to sit up on Instagram because you get to hide behind your phone and be disrespectful to me and another black lady when she clearly made it clear what she said. And you still made it about race, which means it's about you with your racist ass. That's about you. So that lady left and didn't say nothing else. She didn't have to because I got her. But I'm not going to let people be disrespectful. And I dare one of you motherfuckers to call me sexist or racist on my page again. He promptly got cussed out and blocked because I don't play that bullshit. I watch wrestling, both the men's and the women's. And I was more interested in the men's form of wrestling because during the time when the women were out there that I started watching wrestling, the women were not featured and they were not prominent. And because I was a kid, I didn't know nothing about wrestling all over the world. All I knew was what I saw, which was WCW and WWE. I knew nothing about the underground of wrestling until I started talking to y'all, and I would get wind of it from other places like little bitty my brother told me about it. I started hearing stuff from other wrestling fans. That's how I figured out what Ring of Honor was. And then I started getting my eyes open from y'all. I knew what Lucha Underground was and TNA was. I saw all of that stuff. But I didn't know that it was such a vast community. I did not know that. So being here on Instagram and on YouTube and a part of the wrestling community, period, on social media, it opens your eyes a bit. But what we're not about to do is insult my intelligence because I'm not informed. There's a difference in being willfully ignorant and actually being ignorant. And what you're not about to do is sit up here on my page and be self-righteous because you motherfuckers are the same ones who will cheer and root on Becky as if Becky is out here saving the fucking world. But if Charlotte did what Becky did, you would have a damn problem. Y'all lost y'all shit 2 years ago when the bitch was added to that damn main event at WrestleMania. But you not mad about Becky doing what she did to Bianca. But you was pissed that Charlotte was a part of that historic event. You was mad. But you're not mad about Becky being in this situation. You're not mad about that at all. Because that's different, right? My dad works as a salesman for insurance, and the old white lady said, I feel bad for your people. My dad said, what is she talking about? And quite frankly, I'd have told her old ass she can get the fuck out my business since she feel bad for my people. I feel bad that your ass is ignorant and old, and in a few months you'll be dead. Now, violence has been chosen, and if you don't like the violence, you can leave promptly. Okay? Bianca gonna handle her come Friday. I couldn't fully relish the moment too. I do feel for Becky with her return. Why is the SmackDown roster so stacked? Raw needs some good stars too. I just told y'all earlier that the draft is coming and eventually they will start to shift things around. Hypocrisy is blissful, ain't it? Apparently it is. Or when Asuka dropped the title to Charlotte weeks before that main event match. Didn't say nothing about that. Was you mad? Because that's the same thing. That cut off the whole SmackDown women's division in WrestleMania. That literally snatched the women from having an opportunity at Mania. That whole match cut off an entire roster of people. And y'all call Charlotte the fucking devil. But you won't say that about Becky Lynch, though. You don't blame Becky Lynch for what's going on with her, but you give Charlotte all the smoke in the world. Okay. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't say that. I hate because I saw on the internet today people who were saying she like Bianca deserves so much better, but I'm also happy Becky won. She deserves the title. No, she don't. And that match literally came out of nowhere, but at least Asuka was able to have an actual match and not be squashed. Exactly my point. So that's why I got banned from Instagram. Well, Instagram Live. I can still post on my Instagram as y'all saw. Obviously, I have to be very careful of what I say or they will shut my page down. But, yes, that is why I'm banned from Instagram. Because I chin checked the bitch and they got mad. I don't care. If you acting like a racist bitch, I'm going to call you one. And I found a whole list of names to call people. And I most definitely will call you that. Okay? I'm back to say Starbucks is trash. Periana. Starbucks is absolute garbage. And we can fight about it. And we not finna, what we not finna do, Janae, is disrespect my Dunkin' Donuts. That's what we not finna do, bitch. That's what we not finna do, bitch. Period. That's what we not finna do, is disrespect my Dunkin'. How in the fuck does Becky deserve the title? I ain't got nothing to do with that, baby. I don't know. And that didn't come out my mouth. So I don't know how she deserved the title. But apparently, according to the Becky stance, she deserved it. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I am of the latter. Pity ass bitch. I love how people were trying to make it good and be like Becky had to win because she never lost the title. And I'm like, yeah, the Raw Women's title. She lost the SmackDown Women's title clean. And that's a motherfucking facts right there, Brando. But this child, I can't see that. I ain't got my glasses on. I can't see that. I ain't got my glasses on. The idea of her losing the title, at least she tried. I won't say it. I won't say that. In that case with Shayna, yeah, she tried. Dunking up there with Frosted Flakes fight. Oh, we fight. I don't have no problem fighting you. I don't have no problem fighting you. You disrespectful. Period. Dunkin' Donuts is not bad. I don't know where you getting your information from or where you get your coffee from, which I'm pretty sure is at home. Or your local coffee shop, which good for you. But a bitch like a caramel macchiato large, that's $5.35. And that gets me an extra pump of liquid cane sugar. Okay? And it's delicious. Starbucks is garbage. It's overpriced milk and tea with fucking glitter and goddamn strawberries in it. And y'all eating it up like some damn idiots. I like both coffee shops. I don't like Starbucks. The only thing I get from Starbucks is they damn Rice Krispies. And ever since Rice Krispie treats came out with the home style Rice Krispies, I was like, no, bitch. I'm going to get my Rice Krispies home style. Thank you. What's your go-to Dunkin' donut at Dunkin'? Or what's your drink? Okay, see, for donuts, I don't eat Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts don't be busting. It's the coffee for me, okay? Now, I will get a Dunkin' Donuts breakfast sandwich. I will get me some good old hash browns. I will get me the snack 'em bacon out of there, bitch. But don't get no donuts from Dunkin' Donuts. That's one thing that they do got me on. Dunkin' Donuts be trash with their donuts. So I usually either go to Krispy Kreme's or I got a local donut shop here in Cleveland. It's two of them. One's called Jack's Donuts, and the other one here in Cleveland is called Spud Nuts. Them donuts is potato based dough for your. Oh, the donuts is so good. They got a maple bacon donut that'll make you slap your mama. It's good, honey. But my go-to drink at Dunkin' Donuts is always an iced caramel macchiato. That's what I like. And I usually get an extra shot of espresso, extra shot of liquid cane sugar. And that's what I like to drink. It's got a very strong coffee flavor, but it also gives me the caramel at the bottom. It's not too particularly sweet because they don't put a lot of caramel in it. And the extra shot of liquid cane sugar sweetens it just enough. And I stir it up and I drink my coffee. And that's usually what keeps me going throughout the day if I need to. But I love Dunkin' Donuts coffee. It tastes better than Starbucks. Starbucks macchiato has no flavor to it. It is nasty. I was a Dunkin' kid when I used to live in the Bronx. Upstate Dunkin' is trash. Dunkin' Donuts milk and cookies. All that Becky deserves is to be ragged by Bianca this Friday, respectfully. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay, so Lacey, the Bellas, and Candace should be champs when they all come back if that's the case. Well, Mr. Aaron Hanks, you got a point. But I highly doubt that. Starbucks is trash. The only thing I like there is green tea lemonade, and they're everything with cheese bagels. Other than that, they're straight trash. Basura. I asked my parents the question, and not even before I finished, they said Dunkin' Duh. Boom. Period. It is bad. Had it when I was on the East Coast. Nasty. I don't know where you got your Dunkin' Donuts from, Jane, but you're not about to disrespect my Dunkin' Donuts, Periana. You're not finna do that. Just because you had a nasty ass experience. Hateful. Do you think Vince gave Becky Lynch the title because he see her at the top of the hill and not Bianca Belair? No. For the last time, no, I don't think that. I don't know why he gave her the title back. I'm sure it has a lot to do with making Becky Lynch a heel and making Bianca the ultimate babyface. I don't care. It still was a bad call in my mind, and it really didn't do what they thought it was going to do. It's going to turn people sour, period, on the product, which is what is happening. So I want to move on, please. So is White Castle. Come at me. First of all, you're going too motherfucking far, okay? White Castle slaps. When it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you trying to get you a good hot burger, they steam them burgers and put some cheese on them, bitch. You get you a crave case with some fries. Are you serious? Girl, you be in a burger coma. You lost your damn mind talking about fucking White Castle is nasty. You crazy in your damn head. Starbucks is what I drink now, and I eat it up like it's my job. That's because y'all think Starbucks makes you look bougie, and it make you look like you some damn like you on some rich bitch vibes, but in reality, you a basic bitch who's drinking overpriced coffee. That's right, I said it. I said it. For some reason, anytime I eat or drink Dunkin', I get sick every single time. Don't know which one you're going to, but I never got sick drinking it. Never. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And Starbucks is gentrified coffee. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Starbucks is not my brand. I don't go to Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks. So it's not my brand. I don't like it. Not smack your mama. I want a jumbo custom made donut with strawberry filling inside. Publix donuts be busting. I'm a Dunkin' Donuts Platinum member. My Dunkin' order is an iced caramel macchiato. See, me and Tears are on the same page. Extra shot of espresso. Okay, give you that jolt, honey. Now, when I'm trying to be lean, I put coconut milk in mine. Oat milk is an option as well. Okay, girl, we on the same page. Got to have that macchiato. Becky ain't deserve a damn thing, and I'm gonna stand by my sis Bianca. I can't wait till she gets her SmackDown Women's Championship belt back. Let's hope for the best. I will say Starbucks has a good chicken bacon sandwich. It's actually decent. I'm not eating nothing Starbucks have because they put all their shit in the microwave, and I don't have time for that. You might as well go to 7-Eleven. Starbucks with their refreshers where it's 99% ice and 1% liquid and they be tasting like cough medicine. I don't do Starbucks refreshers. I've never had one, so I can't even give my opinion on that. Bianca Belair is going to be a mega star. She's too marketable to pass up on. Well, we'll have to wait and see. The match should have been at least 10 minutes and you have her Becky cheat. I want some Dunkin' Donuts now. White Castle is not nasty, and you're going to get out of my Caucasian house if you keep talking about my White Castle. Get out of my Caucasian house. Get out. You're not welcome. Get out of my Caucasian house, Aaron. Get out. Get out. Indiana, Cleveland, Chicago, Virginia, New York, New Jersey, Georgia, PA, had Dunkin' in all those cities, and each time I got violently sick. It was not at my Dunkin' Donuts here on Vine Street in Euclid, Ohio. More than likely you were where you were, which is over there in Cleveland, bordering the line. I want to say Cleveland Heights or Shaker Heights. That's not where I get my Dunkin' Donuts from. They just built this Dunkin' Donuts over here this past year. So I know for a fact, sis, that you did not go to the Dunkin' Donuts here on Vine Street. Okay? Because they literally just built it. Literally. I was going up the street to the one on Lake Shore. But I stopped going there and I started going to the one on Vine. And the one on Vine is brand new. And the caramel macchiato is everything. And it does not make me sick. Neither will it make you sick. But maybe if you don't like the coffee, that's fine. But don't be trying to spread no lies and rumors about my Dunkin' Donuts. Or I'm going to kick you out of my Caucasian house. I'm not playing. You're going to go. She just stirred up trouble. White Castle is fucking disgusting. Their burgers are not even beef or beef-like patties. It's kangaroo. I will not have this White Castle hatred in my Caucasian house. First of all, it is beef. Okay? We're not going there. You can't even eat fucking kangaroos, first of all. Okay? So you watch your goddamn mouth. You watch your filthy mouth in my Caucasian house. How dare you? Oh, don't come for Cleveland. She always do. When did Dunkin' start having memberships? For a minute. Dunkin' Donuts been had memberships, honey. Becky ain't deserve a damn thing. Okay, I already said that. Why is it going back? I'm proud to say I've never tried Starbucks Dunkin' for life. Period. Y'all remember the video of that man who peed in that lady's coffee? Ew, no. That's nasty. Question, does anybody like Jamba Juice? I ain't got no Jamba Juice here, so I can't like Jamba Juice. I ain't never had it. I don't know what's going on at your Dunkin' because New Jersey Dunkin' is fine. Period. Dunkin's matcha tea slaps. Has anyone ever had Jack in the Box? I tried it last week in Texas and the burgers were busting. The last Jack in the Box was nasty that I went to. I haven't had Jack in the Box since, but that don't mean it is gross. It's just the one I went to was nasty. Don't let them brainwash you. Something in their food ain't right, and you know this, man. That's why I'm not letting your ass in here, because you're being disrespectful. Get out of my Caucasian house. Get out. Get out. Get out. I fucks with Jamba Juice. White Castle is good. Y'all not gonna be destroying my shit. White Castle is not beef. I did a research study in fast food in high school for my health class, and White Castle patties are kangaroo. They are not. They cannot legally sell us kangaroo meat, Tirza. Oh my God. Surf Rider is my go-to with some boost shits. Jack in the Crack is fire. Jack in the Crack is all right. I'm not a fan, to be honest. Child. Well, that's some bomb-ass kangaroo. Let me in. It's my day off. Kangaroo. Jamba Juice was a big thing when I was in high school, but I haven't seen one. I haven't been to one since. I go to Juice Generation, which is so good. Tears ain't right. You are not right for slandering that company like that. Janae coming here talking that bullshit about Dunkin' Donuts. I'm gonna mute her microphone. I'm not playing. You will not disrespect my Caucasian house. You will not. If they can sell us kangaroo jerky, they can sell us kangaroo meat. Well, if it's kangaroo meat, then it's just fine. I ain't never seen no kangaroo jerky before. I'm pretty sure that's in a specialty place. And you would have to disclose that you feeding the public kangaroo. The fuck, you masquerading it as hamburger? No. Okay. Okay. Well, White Castle got some good kangaroo meat there. Don't know what to tell you. I done already ate it. So, nothing that can be done. I'm going to continue to eat meat. I'm not going to stop eating meat just because Tirza don't like kangaroo meat. Not going to do it.
Actually had kangaroo jerky. It's actually really good.
Ooh, go to bed.
First of all,
go to bed.
See, y'all better go somewhere. Where is my purse at, Jared?
She about to pull out the shank.
Actually not bad.
I ain't gonna lie. I've had moose jerky and moose burgers. They're not bad either.
Here.
And deer.
Moose beer? That sounds interesting.
I almost had seal, whale, shark when I was in Alaska because some Native Americans were going to cook like a traditional dinner for us, but we couldn't go. Who turned on the JBL?
I did.
I know that sound anywhere. That was the Bluetooth kicking in.
Yes. She clocked it really fast too. It's the only way I can hear y'all on the AJ's computer, so I have to connect it.
Hi, big brother, Jer.
What up?
Did you like my new name, Marshmallow Freedom Fighters?
She said that's what she gonna call white people. She gonna call white people who racist from now on. They banned me from going live on Instagram because I called the lady a special needs snow roach.
Oh, well.
I believe Tirza. I think it's 100% made with all fat, 100% roux meat.
Okay. Them some good kangaroos.
And that's why the patties are so small, because you don't get a lot of meat off a kangaroo because they're so buff.
Okay. They dying for a good cause. They dying for a good cause because them 30-pack sacks be hitting.
It just be bun, meat, onion, and cheese.
That's why you get a double.
Mm-hmm. You don't just get one burger.
Taco Bell is a toy. If you want to clean out your system, go to Taco Bell.
Why does everybody get fucking runs from Taco Bell? What is happening? What kind of fucking E. coli is happening at y'all Taco Bell to make y'all get the butt guts? What is going on?
The
I don't
only thing
know,
that I
but
will enjoy from Taco Bell is their nacho fries. Those are really good.
no, I just eat their cinnamon twist, and that's it.
Those are good
I don't
too.
even eat them because I make them at home.
But no, their
I
nacho fries
found
are
out
really
how to
good.
make it at home. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make some tomorrow, Jared. They got some. I got some leftover noodles upstairs. They're in the pantry downstairs on the top
Well,
shelf.
I hope you drop the bag.
Oh my god, my
Oh, don't be mad because I got my own damn cinnamon twist.
she
If
said I
you
hope
see
And
you
that,
drop the
then,
bag. That ain't right.
I'm gonna post them just so you can see them.
and I'm
Tag her
gonna
too.
block you so I don't see it. I will block
Oh,
you.
Donnie's birthday is in 23 hours. She said, "Don't be mad at me because I'm telling the truth." Oh, I'm not mad, honey. I'm still going to eat White Castle. I'm still going to
Yeah,
eat.
Chipotle's nasty.
First of all, y'all being real reckless about the mouth.
Chipotle is not bad.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
want gentrified Mexican food,
okay. And what's wrong with that? Taco Bell been gentrified its whole existence.
I don't like
Right.
Taco Bell either.
We gentrify everything in America. This is America, bitch. What you think? They done stole land from a whole fucking bunch of people. They
You
done killed
better,
off all of them.
you better
They
go get a.
whipped us and
We
enslaved us.
stole.
What the hell you think they was gonna do? You think they was gonna make this shit authentic? We don't get authentic tacos here, okay? We do not live in
Oh,
California.
I'm about to say because
Right.
y'all want some authentic tacos, you better find that taco truck from Guadalupe.
We ain't
Get you
got no
some
taco
street
trucks here like that.
tacos.
All the tacos here are gentrified. You might find a cheeseburger taco. You'll find that.
Ooh,
I cannot. Not a
You're not
cheeseburger
gonna find
taco. I'm
that. You'll
done.
find a cheeseburger quesadilla before you find an authentic taco. You might have to go to Barrios.
You know
Barrios
what?
might have a
You
little bit
know
more
what?
authentic, but they still do shit like they'll make a goddamn corned beef taco and put corned beef toppings on the shit. They do shit
that's
like that.
nasty.
That
That's
sounds
nasty.
disgusting.
But am I lying? Am I lying? Like we gotta go all the way to Akron to go to an authentic Taco Bell to go to an authentic taco shop, and the taco shop is an hour and 15 minutes. No, it's 2 hours from here. You have to go all the way to Akron.
How much does a burrito cost out there?
And Akron,
No,
a
in
good
Cleveland.
burrito.
Yeah,
Oh, a good burrito. Depends on where you get it from. So if you go to Barrios and get a burrito, it's like $8. If you go out to Akron to the taco shops out in Akron, they are between 3 and 5, depending on what you get in it and how you want it, how massive it is. It depends on the shop. But if it's here in Cleveland, oh yeah, it's gonna be $8, especially if it's downtown at one of them damn chef restaurants.
How
They
is
gonna
it
charge you
greasy
eight
and
dollars.
I
dry?
can get me a nice little pound burrito for like 650, 750,
Mm-mm.
and it'd be
Play that
authentic.
shit here. They don't play that shit here.
Let's
They do
see.
not
Where did
play
you get a
that.
good burrito from out here? I don't
They gonna
know.
put more guacamole in it than anything else.
'Cause here's the
I,
thing: a lot of people, when they talk about an authentic burrito, is only meat, beans, and cheese. That's as authentic as you gonna get. All the other stuff with like guacamole, sour cream, lettuce, and tomatoes, that's not an authentic burrito.
No.
you can get an authentic burrito from the taco shop in Akron, but when you come here
Okay,
and
we
you
will
want
not
fucking
be doing
taco
Little
or
Caesar
burrito,
slander because they hot and ready's be fire.
I like
They
Little
do.
Caesars. I don't think Little Caesars is greasy and dry at all.
That's Pizza Hut.
In fact, Pizza Hut is the one that's
I'm
greasy
about
and
to
Yep.
dry.
say Pizza Hut
Pizza
is a
Hut
little
don't give you
greasy.
no sauce. You gotta ask for extra sauce. Then them hoes make you pay
How
for
do
that.
you how do you order Pizza Hut and it come burnt but it's still greasy?
Period.
That's ghetto.
Or you go to Papa John's and everything dry. The
Everything dry and
cheese
you get an
dry,
N-word on the
bread
side.
dry. Period. They trying to poison us. Oh, go to TikTok, DJ King.
TikTok. Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
gotta
say
go to
you'll find a
TikTok,
whole list.
and when you go on TikTok, you gotta structure your TikTok so it's all black. I guarantee you, after you scroll on that For You page for about 5 minutes, one of them videos is gonna come up. I guarantee you that.
Cauliflower pigeon. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeast yeti.
I haven't gotten food poisoning from Chipotle ever. But I have like stopped going once I heard they was getting once people was getting sick. I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to take a Chipotle break and I'm gonna make
Yeah,
my own.
like I was at work and one of the girls, one of my friend Liz, she was like, "Ooh, I want Chinese food. I think I might go to Chipotle, not Chipotle, Panda Express." And I said, "Girl, that ain't Chinese food."
No, that's American food.
I said, "That's gentrified Chinese food." And then my friend Jalen was like, "Oh, I would just go to Golden Chopsticks." I said, "That's not even authentic either. That's a chain restaurant." I said, "If y'all want to go to an actual like Asian restaurant, like y'all need to go to those mom and pop shops. The one where you go outside and they look kind of dirty, but then when you
No,
go inside, the food be fire as hell."
I'll be back, Janae. Oh gosh, I gotta pee.
While you down there, give me something to eat.
Am I in the bathroom?
Aren't you? Just give me something to eat. You got to walk past the kitchen, probably.
Okay. Should I mute that?
Can Tiff still hear me? Am I still on the JBL? Hello.
Yeah, girl, you still on the JBL. Hold on.
Hey, big brother Jared. Jared, how's your day?
I'm all right.
I need you
Don't
to.
let Tiff brainwash you into thinking White Castle is delicious.
Yeah.
I know she's standing right there, but still.
Not here.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you go to the Chinese restaurant, it'd be like 7-Eleven cups outside, maybe a homeless person sleeping right by the little yellow little sign that says, you can't park there. And then, like, you go inside and it'd be like nobody there, but it'd be like all you can eat buffet. And you see the people in the back cooking, food be fire. Pizza Hut is nasty. See, that's why I don't even like Wendy's because one day me and my little brother went up to Wendy's to get something to eat. And this lady in the back, she was making the burger and she dropped the burger on the ground, picked it up, looked at me and my little brother, dead in our eyes, wrapped it while looking at us, and sent it down the line. And I said, "You know what? Can I just get a lemonade? I'll just have a lemonade." And my little brother was like, "Let me just get a frosty." And we left. But the food still
That's
be
not.
good though. See, when I was living in New York, I was in, I think it was Park Slope, and we was having people deliver us McDonald's and stuff on their bicycles. And then the next morning, I went to the corner bodega, got me a buttered roll. My God, they were delicious.
I can't. Is there a towel in this bucket?
Mm-hmm.
Why you got a bucket in your room?
It's a hamper, fool.
You said bucket.
Why are you so literal? I don't understand. All right, come here, please.
Oh, I can't eat Subway like that.
Please don't do this.
Now they cheesecake their raspberry cheesecake cookies, fire. That's what I'm saying, Tirza. When I was in New York, it was just so much culture going on. I think I had so many buttered rolls, and that was like the best rolls I've ever had. They were so good, so good. Oh, okay. The train. Okay. See, we ain't got subways like that. We have trains, but not like subways, trains in California. We working on it though.
Oh,
I saw people doing the nasty on the subway. I was sick to my stomach.
Right? AJ.
Ooh. What? You dip your butter roll in coffee? Hmm. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Like I drink coffee, but very rarely. But I usually just drink my coffee black with like 2 things of sugar, and that's it. No creamer. That's like people putting butter in their coffee, though. I will say the one thing I don't like about, I think it's New Jersey, and I think New York has them too, are y'all jug handles. You got to go all the way around just to make a left hand turn. All the way around just to make a left hand turn. That is ridiculous. Did the dude get arrested?
Okay.
Tiff, let me tell you what happened at work today.
And what was that?
So, so when I went into work when I got there, my manager, Shannon, was like, "Can you come into work on your day off?" And I was like, at first I was like, "Yeah, have you changed my off days to Thursday and Friday?" And she was like, "I can't do that." And then I was like, "Well, then I can't come into work on my day off." And so a couple hours later, I was walking to go to the bathroom, and she was like, "So is that a yes? You'll come into work on your day off?" And I was like, "No, I'm not coming in." So then when I went on my break, she was like, "Janae, please, I really, really need you to come into work on your day off." So then I was just like, no, I was like, I'm not going to spend my whole time at work and making work a priority. I was like, that's not good mentally and physically. And my friend Liz was like, she was like, well, what if her nephew, you know, was coming over, and she hasn't seen her nephew in a long time because she's really asleep. Tell me why she goes, well, if you come in on your day off, you can just make a buttload of money and you can just buy him something.
Really?
And I like looked at her and I said, are you serious? So you want me to come into work and not spend time with my nephew and be okay with it and be like, I'll just buy you something. And then Deborah, the other man, she was like, how old is he? And I was like, he's 4. And she was like, yeah, just buy him something.
Bitch, I'm not coming in. Get over it.
So I was like, no, I'm not coming into work. And then as I was leaving work today, she was like, Janae, please come into work. I really need you to come in. And my friend Liz was like, Janae, keep walking. And I just started laughing. So I'm pretty sure they're going to call me to come in sometime during the shift. And I was just like,
They won't give you that Saturday off, but they want you to come in?
Yeah, so she wants me to work tonight or tomorrow. And then I would just continuously work all the way. I would have to work like a week straight to get my next days off would be Monday and Tuesday of next week.
No.
And I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. And then I was like, you know what? I was like, I was kind of thinking about it until you said what you said about my nephew. Just be like, he'll be fine. He's only 4. Just buy him something. So I was like, no, I'm not coming in.
It shouldn't matter how old he is.
That's what I'm saying. And that's when I came in with Marshmallow Freedom Fighters.
The Febreze is in the kitchen on the counter.
Wait, so are you guys still going to SmackDown?
I'm gonna try if I can get that suite booked.
But y'all won't be able to see. You won't be able to see the wrestlers.
I can't sit on the floor. I can't do it, and I can't have my dad in there like that either. The seats in the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse have been reworked and revamped so that they're very, very, very close together.
Can get more people in there.
It's right here. So they're very, very close together. We're talking like the moment you sit down, your knees are up against the back of the chair, and that's with anybody of any height. And I'm short. I'm like 5'5". I'm about 5'4", 5'5". So me sitting there like that, having my knees pressed up against the back of a chair, that would hurt. Really, really be painful. And I would have to be able to sit on the aisle seat just so I can have some relief. Mm-hmm. But no, I can't do that. And I can't. And my dad wants to go. I can't do him like that. So I was like, well, if I can get 20 of us to go, I should be able, it'll be like paying for a concert ticket rather than, us sitting down in the arena. And anyways, in Cleveland, I've been there when they have the shows in Cleveland. It's relatively quiet in there. They make noise or whatever when it's somebody important. But I know if I have all my family and some of my friends in that suite, it's going to be like I'm at home watching SmackDown, and it's going to be crazy. So I can get it. I can have it catered when I talk to Aramark. I can have it catered, and my father will be able to get up and be in there and sit down and not have to worry about being uncomfortable.
You don't have to use the bathroom with the rest of the peasants.
Yeah. There's a bathroom in the suite as well. He doesn't have to fight with a lot of people. So I really, really want to do it that way. But if I can't get enough people to get the deposit down, it's not looking good for December 10th.
It's okay. I can't even go to SmackDown in October anyway. So
wait, why?
Because the only seats available are the ones that are like, you would have to look at the Titantron to see what's going on.
That's it? There are no floor seats.
Like, no, because the thing, so I got the pre-sale code the day before, and I was like, oh, that's dope. I got the pre-sale code. I can grab me a floor seat. But you have to remember, I'm only 5'2". So if I grab a floor seat, I'm going to have to either be front row or maybe like middle second row, just because when people stand up, I won't be able to see anything. So No, so I got the pre-sale ticket, and then I put the pre-sale ticket code in, and when it popped up, they were all gone. There were like floor seats available for like I think hard cam where you can see people on the camera, and I think it was like fifth row, and those
Mm-hmm.
were going for like I think they were like 300 or something like that. But I was like, I wouldn't be able to see anything. I was like, I would be able to see stuff when people sat down. I said, but when something crazy happens, everyone would like stand up. And I was just like, damn. And that was just a pre sale code. That wasn't even when the tickets went live for everybody.
I don't know, Janae. Maybe check back because some people don't keep the tickets. They might sell them.
Oh,
You
you know
never
that resale is going to be higher.
know. You're right. I still say check back.
Yeah, I am. I was mad because I was like, dang, they're going to be 30 minutes from my house. And the thing, too, is I was hoping the next city would have been like Vegas or something because normally when they do that, they usually stay at the hotel that's literally a 10-second walk from my job. And I was like, they would all finna be all up in Walmart. So I would have been seeing a bunch of wrestlers all up in Walmart on my work shift. I would have been like, ooh, shit, there go Roman. Hey, daddy.
Hell no.
Hey, daddy.
Stop.
Hey, tribal chiefy.
Ew.
Oh, look, it's the distinguished twins. Hey, how you doing? Oh, Bianca Belair, what's up, girl? How you doing? You wanna go jump, Becky? You wanna go
I
jump,
ain't
Becky?
gonna be inside fucking Walmart.
Oh, it would have been on my shift. I'd been like, just tell her to meet you by cosmetics. You'll fuck her up.
Hell.
I wonder how many random people just see Roman and just go, I acknowledge you.
I don't know, but that shit is creepy as fuck. You know Tears ass do it. You know she do it. Straight to his face.
I acknowledge you, my Samoan daddy.
She ain't got no fucks. She don't give nan, honey.
Yeah. How was your day?
It was alright till I got banned off of Instagram.
Yeah. So what happened? I wasn't there for that. I had to cut out.
um, they got mad because I called a lady a special needs snow roach, and I called her a bitch because she was microaggression. This other black lady that was on my page, and the black lady basically said everybody is saying, and a lot of people in these comments are saying that it's a race issue. She said, no, I'm not looking at it like that. She said, this is about Bianca, period, just her. Y'all do all this work to push this woman, and then what? Just because Becky's ready to come back, boom, you drop the title and give it to her. And she was just like, it don't make no sense. She was like, you just wasted all that time and energy giving Bianca all this push. What she said was valid. If you remove race from the issue, it still is problematic, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah.
So the white lady says Sasha Banks is literally a woman of color. This makes no sense. I was like, first of all, you obviously don't understand what she said because she didn't make it about race. She clearly removed race from the conversation, period, and focused solely on Bianca as a wrestler. If you don't understand the assignment, just say so. Like, you literally bypassed everything she had said and focused on the part where she mentioned race, but she clearly said it's not about that. She
Yeah. Cause
did she
go
then
ahead.
ignores me and my comment and doubles down on it and says, well, why do you think a woman like Sasha Banks, a woman of your color, she said, why do you think a woman of your color like Sasha Banks and Bianca got pinned by a woman of my color like Becky?
What?
And I said, oh, hell no. I said, hell no, bitch, you're not finna microaggression us. You're not finna do that. I was like, you can get your cauliflower pigeon ass off of my page and get your ass the fuck up out of here. You pasty special needs snow roach. And that's what I called her.
You probably got banned because they haven't reported your comment.
And then no, because Instagram flags it because it was too fast. It was immediate. As soon as I said it, they instantly, first of all, would not post the comment. That's the problem. They would not post it. And then they said, your account has been flagged and it's in danger of being deleted because you are posting content that is problematic. They said that I am posting content that is considered bullying. And I'm like, this woman is on my page attacking someone else in the comments, and I'm the bully because I came back at her neck. So I was like, okay, fine. Then later on in that night, I tried to go live and it said, you've been banned from going live.
And it doesn't tell you for how long?
No. They didn't even tell me that I was banned. They just said at first that my account was in danger of being deleted because I violated the terms and guidelines. When I went to the terms and guidelines, they said that my comment fell under bullying because I called her a bitch. I said, all right.
Instagram tripping.
So then I tried to go live after Raw went off. I was going to go live on Instagram and I was going to talk about Starbucks and stuff and yell at Kenny some more. So
the Starbucks is nasty.
I was going to do all of that. And then it kept, like, every time I tried to go live and it got ready to connect, it would say, you've been banned from going live. It never said why. It just said learn more. And the only thing it does, it take me to the terms and conditions with the community guidelines. It doesn't say how long I've been banned, when I can come back on Instagram. I can post everything I want, but I can't go live on Instagram.
What?
She said, yeah, check back because it's a fucking movie trying to get my tickets for SD, mostly because they didn't release most of the hood seats, the good seats, until hours after they went on sale.
I was like, they got hood seats.
Right. She said, oh, I'm going to do it at MSG and I'm going to make sure he hears my ass. Girl, I'm pretty sure he going to give you the nod and you're going to fall out. He gonna nod right at you. I see you, baby. You're gonna be like, oh my God. Oh, right on the blow. She said good seats, not hood seats. Them the hood seats. Girl. But yes, they banned me from going live on Instagram. I don't know if it's for 1 day, 5 minutes.
Well, I just looked it up and it says this could be for like 24 to 48 hours.
I don't know.
So, Tirza, if you go and Bailey's there, tell her I love her and I miss her.
Oh my God. Oh my! Yesterday we did have a decent conversation on live before shit went south. We did have a good conversation.
Yeah, Rico was telling me about it, and I was like, good thing I missed that one. Stalkers and weird shit going on.
Well, because what happened was we let Maj in and Tirza was in, and then we had Russell Page was in, and Nicole had came in, and she left. And then after Nicole left, we was talking, and Rico had came in after that. So we were just chilling, and we was just talking, and we was talking to Tirza about Maj and how he got into like BDSM and stuff. Well, BDSM, how he got into that, and she was really intrigued. So we were just talking. For the most part, it was okay, but she was mad at us. Well, mad at me, which is usually the case. She was mad at me because I didn't invite her to the Zooms. But usually Tirza would not be online. It would be late. It'd be like between 11 and 12. We all would be in the group chat. And by then, Tirza had already left the group chat. So there would be times where I could not get a hold of her. She was online. If I would text her, I probably wouldn't hear back from her till the next day because she'd be with her boyfriend during that time. And I just figured, well, she probably with her boyfriend and she wouldn't miss anything. But that was usually the time during the pandemic is when we would be on the Zoom really heavy, and we was in there just Marquise was just telling stories.
I feel like even if we invited Tirza to the Zoom, she still wouldn't come.
She would, but she wouldn't stay.
She'd be there for like 2 minutes.
No,
Yes, she would.
she was very interested in the Dom conversation, and like I said, I wanted to talk to him again, and I do remember that Nicole wanted to talk to him too, and Alexis wanted to. You gonna sleep under the blanket today? Yes. Okay. Nicole wanted to talk to him too, and then you still wanted to talk to him again.
Ooh, you didn't invite me to SmackDown in Cleveland either, so that's neither here nor there.
I did
Get
not
her.
invite you
Get her.
to Cleveland.
Get her. Get her.
See how she is? She bringing up some old shit, but that's okay. Tell them what you said yesterday when we was on live because I couldn't save it. I told her exactly why I didn't ask her to SmackDown because she's not going to sit where we want to sit. She's most definitely going to want to sit on the floor. So I was like, I'm not going to invite you if you're not going to come. She was like, you don't know that? I'm like, okay.
Well, you don't.
Yes, I do. Because the heifer said on the live that she said, oh no, I would say no because I can't sit up there. Very bourgeoisie. Shit.
Oh, she got a point. Like, if I'm going to a live show, front row. Like, when I went to NXT,
well, I want to sit in luxury and be comfortable. And I can't sit down there for 5 hours. I can't do that.
I was a witness, Tiff. You right?
See,
don't be coming in here trying to.
He was there. Thank you. He was there. Shoot. Don't be talking to him like that because he's telling the truth.
Over here trying to sidekick with Tiffany. She ain't gonna be your friend.
That is so dead ass wrong. That is so mean.
They know I'm playing.
It's so mean. She's so mean.
I want to see receipts. I don't want to see the video of Tirza saying no.
She said it. But I
want
still
to see
would
it.
like to have been asked. I am sorry. I don't know no other way to apologize. But I knew you weren't going to go.
Tiff didn't even ask me if I wanted to go.
I did, you lying bitch. Yes, I did.
You did not ask me if I wanted to go to SmackDown in Cleveland. In Cleveland?
Are you fucking kidding me? Yes, I did, because it's in the group chat. In our group chat. In the podcast group chat. It's in the voice memos that are still up there.
And you know that I work during the night, and when I come in, I sleep. So when I go in the chat, I don't be scrolling up.
How was that my fault?
I just would have liked to been
Nicole
asked.
and Alexis got invited.
Alexis is going?
Yeah.
Okay, I see how y'all East Coast people be.
See how you is? You on some bullshit. You are on some trash because I invited you. I did.
So you ask everyone else but me. Oh, okay. See? You see? See?
Janae.
No, that's what Tirza said. So you asked everyone else but me. But okay.
I asked the people who I thought was going to come. The only reason why I asked Janae if she wanted to come was because I knew that she was upset that there was no SmackDown close by her. And I didn't know that she was going to get the tickets to go. And then when she sent the stuff in the chat that she couldn't go, I said, okay, I'm going to go in December. I asked her because I figured she would fly out to go. But hindsight, I shouldn't have because her ass is probably going to say no too.
I was left out too, Janae, so we in the same. Girl,
you bitches are not finna gang up on me.
This ain't a me problem. I'm going to make it everybody else's problem.
He said I make him laugh, so we good. I
She
didn't
said,
say
"Give
you
me."
couldn't take a flight to Tears. This is what I'm talking about. This shit right here. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all not finna start this on me today.
Tirza, do you sometimes feel neglected?
I hate both of y'all. Because Tears know I was not trying to slight her.
It's okay, Tirza. I'll invite you, even though I know you couldn't go. I'd still invite you.
For
Don't make me
real,
call your
Janae.
boss and say you can work on your
For
days off.
real.
Don't do me like that. Don't you dare call my boss and say I can work on my days off. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you live, but I will find you.
For real, Janae. Y'all trash. Absolute pursuiter. Because I did not do it to slight her. And Tirza knows this. The only reason why I didn't ask is because I knew she wasn't gonna go. And
Ooh,
I knew
not the hand clap.
that Nicole is literally 2 hours from me. She's right there. Alexis is just in the state down from me. So I asked them if they wanted to go. I clearly said in the voice memo, Janae, I know that you're on the West Coast. I understand that you probably can't go, but if you want to go, let me know.
See, I didn't read the voice memos because by the time I came into the chat, only thing it was like I didn't scroll up to read everything else. I just like, oh, let me go to bed because at that time, only reason why I will scroll up to read something is if something juicy happened, like today.
I did not
So
ask Tirza because Tirza was already going to MSG, and I figured she was gonna have all the roaming time she wanted in MSG. And then I thought, well, where I'm sitting, she's not gonna want to go and sit up that high. I'm gonna be in like the loge box, and she doesn't want to sit there. I know for a fact that's not where she wants to be. So
Tirza, did you get front row seats?
I was like, okay.
She said I gotta put tape on my neck because Roma can't see me in this neck brace.
Jeanette.
That's what she said, not me.
Oh my God.
She said that, not me. She said that. That ain't a me problem. I'll fight you, Miss Schaefer.
Y'all were not left out. Tirza was one of the first people I thought of, but I didn't ask because I knew she wouldn't go. So I left her out. And I had to do a head count to make sure I asked people that I knew was going to pay the 35 because they have to pay the deposit to me by next week on the 5th. And then they have to start paying their money and having it paid by Thanksgiving so I can pay for the suite before my birthday.
How much is it all together?
It's $2,500.
Ooh.
It's not cheap. But if I can get at least 20 people, which I'm at 20 people right now, if I get all of them to give me their deposit, I'll have enough money for the actual deposit, and then I'll have enough money to put down on the suite as well. Because the deposit is just to hold my slot. That's not even to put down on the suite. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It don't even count towards the bottom line. All the deposit does is make sure that I have enough money to be able to secure my spot. Now, let's say I didn't want the suites. I could use that money, whatever money was there, to buy tickets to whatever show that anybody wanted to go to. I could buy the tickets through there. But that money is a placeholder. And I can't do anything about how it's going to work out. But essentially, with all 20 of us being in there, it's $135 per person. The cost of a ticket to go see Beyonce.
That's not bad.
That's how much they would pay. So that's why I was like, I gotta ask people who I know would come. And the only reason why I included Janae specifically was because when I sent it in the group chat, she would have been coming at my neck the same way that Tirza is, the same way that you are
I
now.
would have not.
And I was like, okay, if Janae can't go to the one in her state, then she can at least fly out and come, and then she can kill two birds with one stone. I can meet everybody in one place. We don't have to worry about anything, and we'll all be there.
I guess I'll forgive you.
Jesus Christ.
I guess
I'm
you have a
still getting
point.
cut by tears, and I have to, and I sent her cake, but I'm still getting cut off. Like
Oh, she got a cake, huh?
she cut me, and I'm still, and I sent her cake in the mail. So
She got a cake. What kind of cake you get, Tirza? Huh?
she's supposed to get carrot cake.
Well, I hope you enjoy a slice, and then it just happens to fall off the counter. How about that?
Janae,
What? What'd I say? What'd I do?
why does it have to fall off the counter?
I'm just saying. But like it lands on like the cardboard side. So like, you know.
She's got third row tickets.
Are you sure Roman's gonna see you? You got 2 rows of people screaming.
I could never have enough Roman time. That's first of all. Second of all, you've been my sister for far, 3 years, and I would have loved to finally meet you. Lastly, let me say no. You are not going to put me in this box. And just be like, yes, I sent it. I sent it because I had to.
Oh,
I
you got a
had to.
surprise cake.
Yes, it was. I was going to tell her as soon as the tracking number was sent out. It hasn't started moving yet. So once it moves, I will send her the tracking number. She can track it. It's supposed
Lucky
to be.
you, Tirza. A surprise carrot cake. I hope you enjoy it.
You motherfuckers are trash.
Every morsel of that surprised carrot cake.
And I'm trying to make sure it gets to her before it goes. If it's spoiled just being out in the elements. It was frozen solid, but it's fucking 98 degrees outside everywhere we go. And it hasn't cooled down, not once.
You put it with like some kind of ice or?
No, I put it in one of those cooler bags, and I was trying to find a cooler bag, like a ice pack, one of those gel packs. I was trying to find that, but I couldn't find one cheap enough to ship to. So I shipped it in the cooler bag. It's frozen solid, and I shipped it in the cooler bag, and I shipped it overnight. And I'm hoping and praying it doesn't get lost in the mail, because if it does, it is over. Absolutely over.
I have third row center. Either way, I'm gonna make sure he sees me. She's gonna jump that guardrail.
She's gonna be at the barricade, ready.
Well, this cake was supposed to be for my birthday,
See how
which was in March.
She knew what was going on. I told her that I was gonna ship it after. This is why I told her what was going on. She gonna say something. I gotta let her say no. No. I had to contact people. I knew that was gonna come.
I got your back, Tirza. It's all right.
Y'all not gonna jump me like this. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, 90 degrees and 100% humidity.
Yes, it's gonna be hot. It should get there tomorrow. If not, I'm calling the post office, and if they can't tell me where it is, it's lost. I don't trust them.
Or Tirza, you could have just went to Cleveland and just picked it up.
What? She gonna drive all the way from New York for some cake? It's a sample cake at that.
Because it's a little small one.
She liked it.
I would love to have a sample cake.
If I can get it to you fast enough, you could.
I'll just buy one from Walmart.
Oh my God.
I'll just buy one from Walmart.
I'm so sick of y'all. I am sick of it.
So Raw was good?
Yeah. Yes.
I missed Takeover too. I didn't even watch Takeover. See, look at that. Tears' boyfriend would have drove her. Mm. See what happens when they don't ask questions, Tears?
You know what? Both of y'all. I'll tell you what. I got an event to do in October. For September, I have to prep for that event. So I'm going to be working. But I will tell you this. You tell me when you want to bring your ass to Cleveland. And I will have your carrot cake decorated and ready when you get here. Because y'all not going to be tag teaming me.
Nobody's
I
tag teaming you.
tennis ball, and y'all two are not the Serena Williams sisters. Okay? You're not Serena and Venus. You're not going to be messing with me like this. If you want a full cake, and I'm talking about a full carrot cake, 2 layers, cream cheese icing, the whole night, decorated, fine. I will make all of that. And if your boyfriend will drive you here to come and pick it up, I will make it, and you will have it.
Wait, did you put nuts on that carrot cake?
I put it in the cake.
Oh, see, Tirza, you like carrot cake with nuts? Nah, I can't back you up anymore. Yeah, you shouldn't have asked her. You shouldn't have asked her. You shouldn't have asked her to go to Cleveland.
I asked her if she was allergic to anything, and she said no, except for tomatoes. The carrot cake recipe that my grandmother gave me had nuts in it, so I put the nuts in there.
See,
if she doesn't
Tirza,
want
I
nuts
can't.
in there,
I can't back you up now, Tirza. You like nuts in your dessert. Nope.
she doesn't like anything. That's how the recipe was made.
But she's
That's
still
how
gonna
the
eat it.
recipe was made. Oh my god!
Nah, scratch the
If she
cake.
doesn't want it with nuts in it, I will make it without nuts.
No, I don't know if she wants it with nuts. I'm just saying carrot cake with nuts in it isn't. No. There's
When you trying to come?
nuts don't belong in desserts.
I tell you what, my birthday weekend, I'm having a dinner party. You want to come? Would you like to come? I haven't invited anybody to that. And my birthday is on a Sunday. I haven't invited anybody to my dinner party. So you're the first person. Does that make you feel better?
Oh, Tirza, come on.
Not no.
Tirza.
Aaliyah said, oh dear. You're the first person invited. I haven't invited anybody else. My husband didn't even know. I have been planning it for the last couple of weeks.
I'm telling Nicole and Alexis.
Tell them, shit. I can't win from losing. I'm not gonna worry about it today.
Yeah, I think you have to show that you've been vaccinated if you go to Madison Square Garden.
Where your dinner party gonna be at? At my house. If you got to be vaccinated, honey. Mm-hmm. Vaccinated and a mask. Mm-hmm.
That invite is a little spicy. Why is it so spicy?
I said you're the first one. No one else knows about the dinner party. You're the only one. So do you want to come? She said it was a little spicy. I'm over it. I'm not gonna
Wait, you gonna cook for your own birthday?
Yeah, I cook for my birthday a lot.
Have Big Brother Jerjer do it.
Absolutely not.
Why? He
He's
can't
not gonna
cook?
let me cook, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So,
can I make a request?
Are you even gonna be here?
I mean, you didn't invite me, but
are you gonna try to come to Cleveland?
When's your birthday? October what?
No, December.
December
12th.
what? December 12th.
December
That's far
12th.
out. And it's on a Sunday?
It is on a Sunday.
And I'm off Monday and Tuesday.
You are off on Monday and Tuesday.
And I can request Saturday. I can just request Friday, Saturday. And I can just stay at your house for like 5 days.
What? Just stay at my house. You know who I live with? You know who the fuck is this? I don't fucking know. Look. Y'all ain't gonna get me in trouble.
Your family would love me.
Child.
Okay, maybe not your dad. He might
Said,
find me annoying.
I'll have my people call your people. Really, Tears, and I see
That sounds like a no.
all of the stuff you just put me through for not inviting you to the SmackDown. And that's a big if I go, by the way, right? I actually had my dinner party planned out, but I had not invited anybody yet. I hadn't even gotten the guest list together yet because that's a separate list from all of us going to SmackDown on the 10th. You were the first person that I invited.
That sounds like a big no. That sounds like a
You did.
I'll have my people call your people, but low key, I'm not gonna go.
Oh man.
Cause then you'd be like, have you talked to your peoples? And then she'd be like, oh well, my peoples. See, what happened was I had to take my car to the car shop, and then the 14 line, one of the train tracks fell off, right?
Not
So
the
then
train.
I can't get to the airport, and then I called the airport, and the airport said that they had to go take the plane to the car wash,
Why
so I
does
wouldn't
everybody
be.
want to stay at my house? What is happening?
I
No,
apologize in advance for the noises you make, dear God.
man. Why does everybody want to stay here?
Teresa, you can't be doing the nasty in a house full of people.
It's not gonna be that. You can't stay at my house. You can't stay here. Oh my god. Oh, I don't understand why everybody wants to stay at my house.
Look, I'll pay rent.
What?
You can prorate it for 5 days.
She said, all kidding aside, I have to ask my doctor first. Whatever you want to do. Only reason why, see, my mother's probably going to make me go to a restaurant, but I haven't been to a restaurant since the pandemic started. And the only reason why I haven't gone is because I fear somebody's not going to be clean or they're going to end up with COVID and not say anything. And then there's a whole thing. And I was just like, if I'm at home, I cook my own food. Nobody's worried about anything.
And plus, there's a whole Delta Airlines going around now.
Delta Airlines.
Mm-mm. A whole variable.
So
You
I'm
still in
hoping.
panini.
They say it don't last on food, but it do last on surfaces. And that's forks, spoons, tables, cups. And you can't bring your own shit in a restaurant. So I was like, if I have a dinner party, I can make my own stuff. Like my mom is having a dinner party for her birthday.
You going to that too?
I have to cook for that. And she wants lasagna and homemade garlic bread and salad. And she wants she said she wanted to have Alfredo on the side in case people don't want lasagna.
Well, if I come early, I can help you cook.
What you gonna do? Fly out here twice? My mother's birthday is in October.
No, for your birthday dinner party.
If you fly out early, you can help me cook. Sure, I won't be yelling at AJ for an hour.
You ain't gonna yell at me neither.
Yo, you gonna do some work? Goddamn it, you ain't gonna have me doing everything.
I just want to lick the bowls.
Hell no, Tirza.
See, that make me not want to go.
You.
I'm trying to enjoy my friend's birthday. I'm trying to enjoy I'm coming back to Cleveland for the first time in years, and all I gotta hear is
No.
I don't want to hear that. I will kick your door and be like, y'all need to smack a little bit lighter.
The bathroom big enough, but ma'am, you.
People, I gotta wash myself.
You can't be in the bathroom doing that. That bitch said, "Shit, y'all can watch if you want to." Help her, Lord. She don't know no better.
Y'all can watch me. Tears up.
She don't know no better. I knew it would be the first time, which is why I said, "Oh dear." Shit. Brandy, I don't mind meeting you either, but you got to be vaccinated. And I don't know, after SmackDown, I guess I can meet some people somewhere. Or Saturday, I don't have nothing to do Saturday. I can go to a park or something and meet people in the park. I mean, unless you're gonna go to the program. Other than that, I don't know.
I've actually never been to Cleveland. You're not missing much. It's still cool though.
What? The shade, yo.
I said it's still cool though.
Okay, so Cleveland isn't a place you come to go touring.
You're
Like,
right.
there's a lot of stuff here, but you have to know to know. So I would highly recommend like Google is your friend because there's some shit here that's here that I don't even fucking know is here, and I live here, and I've been living here a majority of my life, and I did not know some of this shit was here. And there's a bunch of places you can go and visit. Of course, you can go downtown, go to the art museum, the automobile museum. You can go to the botanical gardens. The art museum is usually free. You can just go in there and walk around. It's a good cheap date type of thing.
Oh, one of my friends works at the Botanical Gardens. Is it the one that's like by Cleveland Heights?
Mm, I want to say yes, but I haven't been by the botanical down to the botanical gardens in a while. The last time I went, my friend got married down there, and I don't right off remember where it is
It's
because I
like
don't.
by downtown Cleveland though, right?
Yes, it's very
Yeah,
close to downtown.
yeah. One of my
I
friends
haven't
works
been in
there.
there in a
Let me
while.
see.
It's like a butterfly sanctuary in there, and
Yeah,
you can
yeah, yeah.
go in there and see the butterflies.
They
And
also have a beer thing too,
they do.
where it's like they'll have like certain classes. So like, um, one of my friends, she works. I don't know if she still does, but at the time she did, and they would have like classes there where it'd be like
Hmm.
you drink beer and you walk around and they talk to you about the plants or the butterflies or like something like that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is probably the biggest attraction, and they do have a Janet exhibit because she got inducted. So, and you can always go see Michael's exhibit, and they have some of his stuff. They have some of his one of his outfits from his tour. I don't remember which tour it is, but that's on display there. They have his pictures in there. They have a pair of his shoes in there. They have a lot of stuff. They have stuff from the Jackson 5 as well as from Janet. So you can go down there and see stuff. And then the Science Museum is there. If you are into science, you can go down there. Usually around this time, the body exhibit will be coming, and you can go see all those bodies that was donated to science that they kind of like froze and whatever they put it in to you can go and see them, and they have them posed in like positions. It's so weird because they have their eyes and everything. So it's such a weird experience to see the body exhibit. And the aquarium is down there too. It's not down. Wait, where is the aquarium? It's in a weird spot. The aquarium is. But you can go see the aquarium. It's real nice in the aquarium. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
the aquarium's cool.
You can go to the aquarium, and that is on Sycamore Street. Yeah, that is still downtown by the Rockefeller Building, close to the flats. Um, we're talking about the Botanical Gardens. That's on East Boulevard, where the Cleveland Museum of Art is. So it's all in the same section, and that is close by Cleveland Heights.
Yeah, okay, then yeah, that's right. Parking's a bitch
It's
over there. You gotta.
actually it's actually by Mayfield Cemetery. Forest Hills is right around the corner from there. The Botanical Garden, Severance Hall, which is where they have the orchestral performances. The Cleveland Natural History Museum is there. The Cultural Gardens is there. Like that whole section is pretty much Cleveland cultural scene.
Mhm.
Like that's where everything is culturally. That's where everything is, and that's where you can find all. You actually can take that street and you could come across the VA. The VA is close by there.
Yeah,
It's close by because that's where Superior and St. Clair will cross, and that's a hood street. So be careful with that street. But you take that street, if you hit the street that the botanical garden is on, and you take it all the way through that cultural line that they have, which will take you past the greenhouse, the natural museum, the cultural gardens. There's an Italian cultural garden. Like there's all these gardens are right there, and that's still in a black neighborhood. All those gardens and stuff, and that's where I want to take my wedding pictures. There's a the African American garden isn't as extravagant as like the Italian garden is or the Serbian garden. It's every group that has I guess you could say a committee. They are the ones who pay for and take care of the particular garden on that street. It's really, really nice. I believe it's Rockefeller. I want to say it's Rockefeller Street. Let me zoom in. This is East Boulevard. Oh yeah, it's Martin Luther King Drive. So Martin Luther King Drive will take you straight to the botanical gardens, and that's still downtown. It's just a different side of downtown, but it's still downtown. It's the cultural side of downtown. In downtown Cleveland, you have the public square. Now they have it built up to where it's real nice. There's like a restaurant in the middle of public square, and you can go, and I think there's an Amazon drop box there. You can go get like burgers and smoothies and shit there. And most people who live downtown walk that park. There's a park there because you can only go one way downtown public square now. You can't drive like up and down the street. It used to be very busy, but now it goes in a circle in one way, and you can't go past that or rather go back the other way. There's buses that are down there that like have the ambulance technology where they can kind of change the light so they can go through. East Sixth has been built up, so there's all types of like ramen shops down there. There is a bunch of other smaller restaurants. There's a small bakery down there. There's a bunch of Cleveland delis down there. Cleveland's a nice place, but you have to know where you're going. Once you start heading towards St. Clair and you start hitting like East 109th Street, that's the hood. So if you start coming out of Cleveland and you go west and you're heading towards Coventry and Ohio City, they're building up Ohio City, but it's still
Oh, I was right by Coventry. I was living right by Coventry.
Oh, well then it's
Like
okay.
I was on the border, like where my house was. The street was right next to our house, and that was the border of Cleveland Heights and just Cleveland. And it was a big difference, like from my street up to Coventry and that whole area. Nicely mowed grass, everything was nice. The minute you cross the street, bullet holes and stop signs,
That's Cleveland,
cracks in all of like
that
the
was
street.
Cleveland. It was either
Like,
that was Cleveland.
And like we couldn't even get food delivered to our house because we were on
Because
the
you were on
border
the
of
line.
Cleveland. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, come on, man.
No. But I will say this, Coventry has been built up to be like the vegan alternative street. There are a lot of restaurants on Coventry that are vegan or vegetarian, and that comes from them gentrifying Coventry.
Yeah, and it was gentrified when I was there too.
It's very gentrified. Like there are a lot of hipsters that live there, a lot of hippies that live over there, and Puerto Rican people live a lot on the west side where Ohio City is. So that's pretty much their section of the city, and that's where a lot of Puerto Rican people live. And you can go get some really good Puerto Rican food there if you wanted to go there. It's not really dangerous over there, but because most Black people don't live there, it's more of like a Puerto Rican part of town.
You know where Glenmont Road is?
Mount Road? That doesn't sound familiar.
It's right by the Mayfield Cemetery.
Hold on a second.
So there's Mayfield Cemetery, then you'll see the main road of Coventry,
You
and
say
then you'll see Mayfield Cemetery.
Mayfield Cemetery. I know where Mayfield Cemetery is, but I don't know what Mount Road is.
Glenmont.
It
So it's like,
sounds.
yeah, it's like Mayfield Cemetery. Then there's like the main road that takes you to like Little Italy. Um,
Oh,
and then there's like the BP gas station. There's like the Japanese restaurant. Then there's Glenmont Road. I
that's
was on,
Cleveland Heights.
yeah, I was literally on the border of that and I think Avondale because once you hit Avondale, it turns into Cleveland because right after that is Superior Road that goes underneath like the train and all that.
Yes. Now I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
basically, yeah, I would just walk down from Glenmont and just go to because I would either go to the Blick Art Supplies when I used to draw the Japanese restaurant and that street, that whole street right there, which is Coventry Road, had all the coffee shops, the ice cream, the Asian food
That's
places.
what's over there.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then we would go up, and then the one of my friends who worked at the botanical gardens, he was also trying to be an actress. There's a theater there, and she would do plays there. I mean, she wasn't the best actress; she wasn't that great.
Oh,
But also on that road, there
one
is a
thing.
arcade bar.
Now there's a place called Ola Tacos over there. They seem to have some authentic something.
When I was there, all they had was a specific Pacific East Japanese restaurant, the High Tide Cafe. They had Phoenix Coffee. They had the Tree Country Bistro. City Buddha was there. The Peru thing. I think they had the Pho and Rice. I think there's like a sub place there too, or something like that. Then
Oh,
yeah, we
it's
would
been built up a little bit more. It's
yeah.
not super built up, but they've added some more places there for sure. Like you can go and see Coventry is it's pretty much the spot for any vegan place that wants to survive.
Is the
Like you
grocery store still there?
I haven't been all the way down Coventry. The part of Coventry I was at was downtown. As
Uh-huh.
far as I know, it should be.
They were the only grocery store that didn't take credit card. It was straight cash.
Oh shit.
I was
That's
like,
the
that's ghetto.
whole store.
That's ghetto. How y'all not take card?
I mean, they built up Coventry a lot. Like there's a bunch of just like the whole street. Like especially when you start downtown,
Hmm.
like it's just literally vegan restaurants just everywhere. Like if you were doing a crawl, like Coventry lets out at Superior Road.
Hmm.
So the further down you go, the more residential it gets. But when you're starting from Cleveland, when you're starting from downtown and it starts to break off, like you'll see where it really starts to change from the restaurants and stuff to the residential part. It's just it's not really that drastic of a change. It's gradual, but where all those restaurants are, they're very close together. So they're all like you'll see the bakery shop on the corner when you turn off of oh god, when you're heading towards the downtown portion of Coventry and you hit Coventry, you make that right. I want to say it's a right. And you're coming down the street, you'll see the bakery shop is here. Everything looks really nice. And then the further down you get, the more hood the restaurants start to look. And then you realize that you're in a more rural, well, a more urban area of Coventry. And you're like, okay, the vegans don't live on this part. So you go, you
Yeah.
you're looking at it and it's weird. And the further if you go straight down Ohio City and don't hit Coventry, it's like living in a different world. They're trying to build it up kind of like how it is in New York City with the brownstones, and they have the houses going up instead of out. So you'll see a loft style apartment with like two or three lofts, and they're stacked on top of each other, and they're long in terms of having enough room, but they are not wide. They're not like spacious lofts.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I
very.
remember we were walking, we went to a bar. I think it was off of either Middlehurst or Superior Road on the Cleveland Heights side, and we were playing. Excuse me. We were Shut up. We were It was like a bar. Shut up. It was a bar trivia thing, and I got super drunk. And as I was walking, I tripped on the sidewalk, twisted my ankle, and one of the girls was so drunk. She was like, "I have to pee. I can't help you up," and she just like took off running to the house.
Oh my god.
And I like limped for like 5 blocks to get to the house. Got in my room, turned the AC, cranked the window AC up all the way, left my ankle out so it wouldn't swell up. Then had to crawl to the bathroom because I couldn't walk on it. And then when I came out the bathroom, the other girl, Anne, because we lived in a 3-story house, and me and Anne were at the very top of the house. And she came out her room and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I can't walk." And she's like, "Why didn't you just wake me up? My ankle was fucked." But
Oh
we
my
won though. We won.
wow. That's
We
all that
won.
matters.
Hell yeah.
A mess.
But yeah, that cemetery, Mayfield, that all the kids were in there trying to catch Pokemon. I remember that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then when you go down, you'll still get to like Little Italy,
Yeah.
where they have like we would always go to get like cannolis and stuff. So we'd walk down there, and then we would just walk right into like the main part of Cleveland, where it's like the noodle place and tea shops and all that good stuff. I kind of do miss Cleveland a little bit. I guess it's not so bad.
She guessed after she just shit on it a few minutes ago.
But
Like
no,
literally.
there was this church. I feel like you would know that church would be. So you go all the way out to Superior Road, and then I think you head north off of Euclid, and it's like some little small church, like a little small black church. I wonder if it's still there.
More than likely not.
And I think it's the Windermere United Methodist Church.
Windermere.
I think, because it might be by the. I think that's where it was at. There was a church off of Euclid Road that was owned by this black couple, and that's where all the black folks used to go to. And they had this like huge backyard kind of a thing. And I feel like was it by the library?
Oh my god.
Anyways, I guess Cleveland's not that bad. That's what I was trying to say. Look, we didn't ran everybody away.
Yeah, after a while, they don't want to hear nothing about my Cleveland. They don't care.
They just want to talk wrestling.
Yeah, I don't feel like talking about Becky and all that shit no more. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, because you get mad and you trying to blame everybody.
I blame Sasha.
You can't. You cannot blame
I blame the
Sasha.
ref. I blame the
No.
ref. I blame Bruce. I blame Vince. I blame everybody because they could
Out
have
of
done better.
out of everybody, the one person you cannot blame, or the two people you can't blame, is Bianca and Sasha. Sasha wasn't clear to wrestle. That's not her fault. And you can't blame Bianca because obviously she had to go along with it.
I would never blame Bianca, but I would blame.
You can't blame Sasha. Don't even go.
I only blame Sasha. I don't blame her for real, but
You
I
better
said
leave
she
Sasha
had to be
alone.
injured.
You
I
had to,
said
you
she
gonna
could
mess.
be injured or pregnant.
She
So
was injured.
okay.
You can't blame Sasha because that means Keelan's gonna be upset.
Fuck Keelan, shit. I took his ass to task today. His stupid ass in the comments talking about something. That's okay, cause that's why your girl lost in 7 seconds. And I'm like, and that girl who lost in 7 seconds beat your boss at WrestleMania and literally whipped her with her hair. Something your
Sa-
boss has never been able to do. She still ain't had a WrestleMania moment.
yeah, she's like
So
0-6, and I think she's like 1 and something at SummerSlam. When it comes to pay-per-views, Sasha doesn't have a good track record.
and no, except for Hell, well, Hell in a Cell, she used to didn't have a. She still don't. She's 1-3
Yeah, that's what I'm
for
saying.
Hell in a Cell.
When you look at all of her pay-per-views, she doesn't have a good track record at pay-per-views. I think
No,
there might be one where she's like 4-1 maybe, or
he's her
three and
boss. Well,
one.
that's the boss, and we need to respect her. And I was like, let me tell you something. When bosses do not make sure that they turn in what they're supposed to turn in, they are fired. Your boss need to be reprimanded. Okay, she is not doing her job because she should have showed up. She's with no call, no show. And I don't
What
like
do
it.
you mean? She called, but they said, "Ma'am, you can't show."
I don't like it. I don't believe it. I think they did this shit on purpose so Becca Look can have this
You know
wonderful
what? You know what's
baby.
gonna happen, right?
What?
You wanna hear my theory?
See, you last time you did a theory, you fucked it up for everybody. Okay? You fucked it up. Because you said Bianca was gonna lose her title at SummerSlam. She just didn't lose it to Sasha Banks. She ended up losing it to Becky.
Okay, I'll give you two. So my first theory was, okay, so Bianca lost. I have a feeling
Here we go.
that Bianca was probably gonna lose that belt to Sasha anyways, and we were gonna get Sasha versus Becky. And then Sasha was gonna drop it to Becky.
Oh,
But my second theory is, if they're gonna try to play it up to, because I think they should do, I think they should draft Becky and Seth back to Raw. And I think
that's
the
what
perfect,
I said, but they
yeah,
said
and because Raw really needs it. There's no way you're gonna get Becky and Brock Lesnar on
no. Unless
SmackDown.
y'all sign Adam Cole.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking what they might do is, once Sasha gets cleared, we might get a triple threat match with Sasha, Becky, and Bianca. And I think Bianca might end up uh pinning Sasha to get the title back. Or Sasha might end up pinning whoever. So that kind of like keeps Becky clear of, like, she never got pinned, even though she lost the title. And then once the draft comes up, she'll get drafted back to Raw. Then they could do Becky and Charlotte or whatever they want to do. So that at least puts Becky on SmackDown for the time being with Seth, since they're a couple and they have a child. She'll have the title, which brings in the views. Run that triple threat match. Becky doesn't get pinned, so they can, how WWE runs them. Oh, I never got pinned, so technically I didn't lose. Draft her to Raw, and then you can put the title on her that way.
Or you could have just went with my scenario in the beginning.
Well, my scenario would have been, have her continue the match with Carmella. She beats Carmella. Becky comes out. They have a stare down. Then once SmackDown rolls around, Becky shows up on SmackDown, cuts her little promo or whatever, and then that's how you start the story with them two. And then at least have a storyline that leads to something.
Now, why can't you use Naomi? Have Naomi come out there. Bianca and Naomi have a fight. Becky come out and cost them the match. They fight. Maybe Naomi gets pulled out the ring or Bianca gets pushed out the ring. She still have her title. Everybody's happy. Blood in the streets. And then you can start with
Well,
this
because
whole
I'm just
shit.
going off of what they already were using. So since
That's what I'm
Carmella had
saying. They
already,
should
yeah,
use Carmella. Why? She had already wrestled Bianca. And we don't give a shit about Carmella and her leopard print. Bitch,
because
go
I would have been
somewhere.
mad if Bianca comes out there, they announce that Sasha couldn't show, Naomi comes out there, and I don't get a Bianca and Naomi match. I
But
get
you would
like,
have gotten my theory was for her to have a match, not for her just to get squashed by Becky. Because I would have been uber pissed if they had did that. No, I mean like literally. First of all, not let Damian Priest and Sheamus go over on time. They went over. And I was looking at it and watching it. I'm like, why is their match so fucking long? It shouldn't be this long. And it got longer. And I'm like, Jesus, like they should be done by now, right? Like, why are they stalling? And then this thing with Sasha and them came up. I'm like, okay. And then they brought out Shinsuke and
Mhm.
fucking Rick Boog, and I was like, what is this? And then they immediately cut to the vignette, and I was just like, what is going on? The reason why
And
I said they could have got Naomi because we would have at least gotten a piece of that match. If the match had been interrupted, like 5 minutes, let them go 5 minutes and let them have something, and then Becky's music hits and she comes out. Or they let them go to task. Let them have an actual match. Whoever gets beat, it doesn't matter. Becky come out, attack one of them, whoever's champion, and then Becky solidifies her place and it's like, I'm going up against you as Extreme Rules, yada yada yada. Becky did not have to walk out with the championship. Is my point.
yeah, I agree. I thought that was just it's one of those things where I say WWE does goofy shit. It's like they were going for the oh my god, Becky's back, and let me hit you with another shock factor. And in my mind, I'm kind of like, I would have,
That was
my mind, I'm kind of like, why did Becky say something and they just really pushed back on, or Becky was just like, yeah, I'm cool, give me my title back.
I don't know, but I mean, with the kind of pop that she's getting, and with the way everybody's, pretty much like she's getting Roman treatment.
But I also feel like Becky's the kind of person like she would vouch. But then here's the thing. So a lot of people were like, oh, Becky could have said something and they couldn't have done it. And it's like, no, if you look at when Becky was trying to drop the title to Shayna, they told her no and they gave it to Asuka. So Becky doesn't have that kind of pull to be like, I want it to go this way.
No, she didn't at the time. No, but I don't believe for a minute now they don't recognize that she has some type of pull and power. I just don't, especially after the reaction she just got and how people have been reacting to her not being there. I believe they're more than aware of what she brings to the table, and I don't think Becky is not aware of what she brings to the table either. She knows if she were to walk today, WWE would lose millions of dollars. They are also aware of that as well. So she has more power than she thinks. If she doesn't believe she has it, she has more power than she thinks.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that maybe they're doing this because there's a good story evolving from this.
Yeah,
I just
but you
don't
pissed
trust
everybody
WWE.
off. I don't either. The problem is, yes, it could have been if you had executed it correctly. It just doesn't look right. It looks like you're pandering, which is exactly what you're doing. You're not
Hmm.
trusting in your superstars to deliver the story. You're already creating the narrative before it can even happen.
Which also tells me that they were so quick to give her the title back that if she had never gotten pregnant, her ass still probably would have been champion till this day.
Yes, yes, she would have been. Yes, she would have been. It would have been her and Charlotte at WrestleMania. It would not have been Rhea Ripley. If something had happened to Charlotte and she went down, it would have been Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania for sure. Somebody else would have been Money in the Bank winner. Asuka probably was gonna be the Money in the Bank winner for sure, but I don't think she was gonna cash in her Money in the Bank until this year.
It's like we're regressing back into not cool times.
Mm-hmm. But Raw wasn't bad, and that's the thing. Raw did what it was supposed to do. It was an after a massive pay per view. We didn't get a lot of reruns of old matches from the pay per view. We didn't get any replays from the pay per view match at all. Actually, what we got was a variation of it because Damian Priest did technically wrestle Sheamus, but he was in a tag team with Drew, and
Hmm.
Sheamus was in a tag team with Bobby Lashley.
I
So
like how we start talking about wrestling, everybody come back.
yeah, it's real nice. Anyway, they had um they had Rhea Ripley and Nikki Ash in the tag team against Nia Jax and Shayna, but it was actually a really good match. It was a weird combo, but it worked. And I was like, they gonna make these two a fucking tag team. Watch. Anyway, they had the whole celebration with Randy and Riddle at the end for the RK Bro stuff. That was at the very end of the show. So that's what closed out. They then had Mansoor and Ali, but Mansoor was the one who was wrestling gender today, and he had Veer and Shanky with him. So they pretty much pulled gender away from Drew McIntyre, and they've got Drew McIntyre with Damian Priest for some reason. They gave Miz and
Oh, he's
Morrison.
going after that U.S. title.
Of course, you know that's happening, and most likely gender like Drew will turn heel to get that title, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. They gave Morrison and Miz a very long segment. So Morrison and Miz had Logan Paul out there, and they pretty much had it was his moist TV.
I hate that word.
I don't like it. It's gross. He had his TV show, and he called it moist TV. And Gerard said it sounds like a porn show. He was like, next time on Moist TV. I was like, ew.
Yeah, and he goes by Johnny Drip Drip too. So.
Johnny Drip Drip with the drip sticks. That's nasty.
Ooh.
You got disease if your shit dripping. Anyway, they had that segment. At first, it was going okay. Miz came out there and interrupted it, made it all about him. Morrison was mad. Logan Paul got in Miz's face. And I was like, oh, is we getting a Logan Paul match with Miz? I'll take that. Like, y'all can do that right now because I don't fuck with Logan Paul, so Miz better whoop his ass. No, but he backed up. Morrison made a move and stuff, and they kind of got into a little spat. Xavier came out there and had a decent match with Miz. He ended up winning on a roll-up. And the only reason why he won on the roll-up was because Miz rolled him up. The ref didn't see it dealing with John Morrison. And so to make the match end, he rolled him up, and that was over. So Morrison was apologizing. They tried to do their little dripstick thing where they squirt the water in the audience, and the Miz just took him out. And it was brutal. It was not nice. And after that was over, Morrison in the back cut out all the smiling and shit. It was like, I'm going to get that son of a bitch, that backstabbing son of a bitch back. And I was like, oh shit, we get serious, John Morrison? Okay, let's do this.
Like, I'm happy they're splitting him up because Morrison on his own, you could do a lot of things with him.
Of course. Now, Karrion Kross came out there with his sex mask today.
With no reaction?
Oh, no, he got a reaction. Karrion was very vicious. They booed Karrion, actually. But he was very vicious to Ricochet. He spared Ricochet nothing. Ricochet got choked out in the middle of the ring. It was brutal. And I was like, okay. Karrion is coming back to being where he was. And it adds a nice level to him. So I'm okay with Karrion the way that he is. But I feel like if he had a good manager, if Scarlett wanted to be his manager again, she would work. But if somebody else who had an element of I don't know, they had a dark but brooding, charismatic type of personality, they would work perfectly with Karrion.
Like Indy Hartwell?
Well, no, because Indy, would she work in that regard? Yes, because
she's been hanging out with Dexter.
Yeah, but I don't like Dexter.
I'm joking.
Dexter's dark and weird. Like he can be scary for sure, but
Dexter's not weird. Don't talk about my man like that.
He's weird. I wouldn't put him with Karrion.
Here's my thing. If they put Scarlett back with Karrion, I'm okay with that. Only thing that I ask is we don't get the same entrance that we got on NXT. So I know everybody liked it. Me, on the other hand, I think when they have the long, and she would come out, she'd be singing, she'd get in the ring, there's all this smoke. To me, that was like something you would do at a pay-per-view. Because after a while, I was tired of it.
Yeah, it's kind of like what's with Drew and the sword. And you're like, at some point, you got to stop coming out with the sword. Like, you do it only at pay-per-views. I understand what you mean. You don't want to overdo it. And that'll like take him out of element. So that part I get. But I don't think Karrion, I think if she comes out with him the first time she comes there, she should come out with the way Karrion came out today. He just stood there. They had the vulture, the bird in the back coming in. And the fog was there. And he had the mask on. And it just looked like one of Maj's sex masks. So that's what I thought of when I saw it. I was like, that looks like something Marquise would wear. And Gerard was like, I am not touching that. I'm like, yo, it does. And I went in the group chat and they said the same thing. I said, I'm not fucking crazy. Like, that's the first thing I thought of. But it was a good show. Like I said, it moved very quickly. There wasn't, and then what they did was they put Charlotte out there. She had a big monologue, and she had on her under the sea floaty one piece. I didn't like it. She looks nice. She has a nice body. I thought her makeup and her hair was everything, but her outfit just wasn't. It wasn't giving, and I was like, girl.
And I
I'm
guess
like,
Bliss came out after, from what I saw.
Liz came out and was just like, me and Lily just want to say hi. And I'm like, oh shit. Matter, and then Dewdrop, aka Piper, made it very clear that she's nobody's bitch. And Eva Marie is like, well, I made you. And they're gonna have their fight next week. So it's gonna be Dewdrop versus Eva Marie. It's gonna
Finally.
be it's gonna be John Morrison versus the Miz. And we're also supposed to get another match. I can't remember, but they set up something else and I can't remember. I know somebody else is going to tell me in the comments.
So it looks like Sheamus might be going after the main title.
It looks like Sheamus might be while Goldberg is at home recovering. For now, I think by Extreme Rules, he's going to beat Sheamus. Oh, Sheamus is the one going after Bobby Lashley next week. That's what's happening. So you got a couple of matches already set in stone, at least 3. See, I knew Thor was gonna come in and tell me. Okay, cool. Thor Asgard got me together. Aaliyah got me together too. Thank you. So it's those two who are going to have a fight next week. Oh God, Janae's gone. She'll be back if she comes back. I'll put the link in if she wants to come back in. So that's what's gonna happen next week, and hopefully next week will be just as smooth as this Raw was. I'm looking forward to SmackDown. I want to see what they're going to do and what they're going to say. I'm very interested. So that's what happened on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gents. And you guys heard some of my life stories. So I am going to SmackDown. I'm going to try to go to SmackDown on December 10th. SmackDown is going to be back here in Cleveland at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, and I'm going to go. Everybody I'm going with is going to be vaccinated, so I would hope that if you see me there, that if you want to say hi, you can, and I'll be vaccinated. So you'll be vaccinated, and we won't be getting hurt. This Delta variant is not a game. She is very, very strong out here in these streets. Okay. What do you think Becky Lynch requests to be a heel? Do I think she requested to be a heel? I don't know. She very well could have to keep Bianca as a face. But we don't know all of the backstage logistics, and we don't know exactly what's going on. All we know is that what we saw, we didn't like. The reality of the situation is people only have a power that they're allowed to wield, and the men can wield more power than the women can. That's been proven. But
yeah, it's gonna be very hard. Like, if they're gonna bring in Becky Lynch as a heel, it's gonna be very hard to get them people to boo her.
Yeah, they're not going to. They're not going to boo her at all, which is why I say they should have had Bianca beat Becky and let her turn heel, and then you'll be fine.
Like, if that's the case, like, then if that's
StreamYard can suck a chicken nugget. Is that what that says?
Nuggy.
A chicken nugget. They kicked her out, and that's why she can suck a chicken nugget. She's ignorant.
See what I would have done? But then I think that would have got Bianca boos. Like, have them have the match and have her beat Becky, and then Becky just attacked her. But if you think about it, how Big Becky is, that just would have got Bianca boos, not Becky.
I don't
They would have
care.
been cheering.
Let her get booed then. There's no way Becky coming back was going to get her booed. There's no way.
No, that's
Are
what I'm
you
saying.
kidding me?
That's what I'm
When
saying.
they
They should have just continued with what they were doing. Have Becky come out, whatever. Then on SmackDown, then you can just set the match up because Becky's not getting booed. Like you could literally put a bunch of babies on fire on a catapult and slingshot them into an ocean full of great white sharks with spikes on their head, doing donuts in a burning oil of blaze in the ocean, and they would still cheer that girl.
they're not gonna boo her, they're gonna boo Bianca. So it's
Yeah,
gonna have the adverse effect, which they could have avoided this had they had did it right, and they didn't. She's not gonna be a baby face because they're gonna boo her. She's gonna get the Roman treatment.
as I'm saying, it's going to be very hard to get to because she's already done the "You People" promo, and they still cheered her. She's already attacked people that were faces, and they still cheered her. Cheered her. So it's like unless they know something that they can pull out the hat to get that woman to boo them,
Right.
you know what I mean? Because when you think about it, when Bailey turned to her character now, low
They
key, she was still
cheered.
they gave her cheers, and then when she was like, "Screw all you people," they still cheered. Like it
Sure
took
did.
a long time for them to start booing Bailey. And then if you think about it now, the girl gets cheered at WrestleMania. They were cheering her. They were chanting her name. They booed the Bellas because they
Yep.
attacked Bailey.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like even now with Bailey, because of how great of a work she's doing, they wouldn't even boo her. Sasha, that was a heel when she attacked Bianca. They were cheering Sasha,
Yep.
and she was the heel. And even Bianca still got cheered.
But it's gonna be worse with Becky. I guarantee it.
Like Bobby Lashley, he gets booed, but when he attacked Gage and put him in the hurt lock, they was cheering him.
Yeah,
Like,
because y'all niggas is crazy.
yeah, fuck them kids.
See what I'm saying?
I thought that was
But then
awesome.
that's okay because when Goldberg is champion, just remember that you were okay with his kid getting fucked up.
Sure was. I sure
Yep.
was.
Blame yourself. Goldberg's gonna be champion at Crown Jewel.
And the thing about it too is just like it's not that hard to get boos to get the crowd to boo you, but when you're on a certain level, it's not gonna work. The only person is like Charlotte. When Charlotte's a face, she
It
still
don't
got
matter what
booed.
Charlotte do, she still
She
get
gon'
booed.
she still get booed. But when you
That's
look
why
at
she was just like, I'll just be a heel. Fuck it.
pretty much, but yeah,
I don't blame her.
when you look at Bailey, Sasha, and Becky, no matter what they do, the only time Sasha got booed to an extent was when she was
When she
going up
went up
against
against
Becky.
Becky.
When she
Yeah.
was going up against Bailey, she was getting cheered. When Bailey's coming out, she was getting a mixture of cheers and boos. But still, when Bailey gets her name chanted at WrestleMania, and when the Bellas get booed for beating up Bailey, and Bailey's the heel, like I don't know what they're gonna pull out of this hat to get them to boo Becky. But if Bailey and Sasha can't even get that, and Becky's over them, Becky's not gonna get booed. Like
No,
she would
it's not
literally,
gonna get booed.
like she would literally have. I don't even beat up Michael Cole. Probably would get cheered. Beat up Pat McAfee. Probably would get cheered.
That's because I mean, and that's fine, but that messes up the story because you all you care about is the person you like. You're not paying attention to the story, so that makes it difficult to have a story when there's no adversary and there's no hero of the story. Even if a story is even killed, let's say the story is there really isn't a hero or a villain, like both people are capable of bad things and good things. Okay, great. But when somebody does something that is would be considered bad, you cheer it. That doesn't make sense. Like that doesn't make sense at all. You make it worse. You always ask for compelling stories. I want a compelling story. Well, they tried to make it a little bit more personal with Goldberg and Bobby Lashley, but you motherfuckers are sitting up here cheering the fact that Bobby Lashley almost choked out a 15-year-old on TV. You think that's funny? And that's the problem. How is he supposed to make that work? You know they
But
have to
see,
go
the
to
thing
trial
about it
court.
is
It is what it is. So if it was
fans
somebody else's son, it'd be okay.
fans are gonna cheer and boo whoever they like. Now WWE, they can pipe in the boos from audio or pipe in the cheers that they want. But the thing about it is fans are going to cheer and boo who they want to like. And that's something that the WWE just can't control. So they're just going to have to continue on with the stories and just hope that they can come up with something that will finally get the fans, to like turn on them. Like one person was like, "Well, Seth Rollins gets booed. Maybe like she needs to do something to get heat from like Seth does." And I was like, "No, they need to stay away from each other. I don't, I don't need to see them two on TV screen working in tandem."
You
But
talking
that's what I'm
about
saying.
Becky?
Yeah, so some people were like, well, they want Becky to get booed since Seth gets booed. Maybe she should do something to help Seth, and maybe that would
That
get
would
her
do
boost.
nothing but elevate Seth Rollins. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
I was like, that's not going to do, that wouldn't do anything. So that's what I'm saying. Like, fans are going to cheer and boo who they want. Thing about the Thunderdome, they would pipe in the boos or the cheers. So you can kind of be like, oh, okay, this is a bad guy, this is a good guy. But now that you have fans back, they're going to cheer for who they want. So the only thing WWE can do is just continue on with the storyline and hope they have something that can switch that crowd on Becky, or they're just going to have to keep her a face.
Now they did cheer. They did boo Bobby Lashley today. They did boo him because of the promo that MVP cut. So they did boo him. It wasn't that he can't be booed or like he's not drawing any heat. He does draw heat. The problem is when the story is against Goldberg, people don't want to see Goldberg with the title. So they don't care if they don't care if Bobby Lashley kills his son in the process. They don't give a shit as long as he doesn't get to be champion. What you don't realize is they've set him on a collision course to be champion via his son.
And then
This
what's going to end up happening, he's going to win it at Saudi, like you were saying, and then
Yep.
he'll probably drop it at the next pay per view against
Yep,
somebody
to
else.
whoever is the bigger guy on the show, he probably will drop it because he's gonna go to Saudi. He's gonna get the belt at Saudi. More than likely, they're gonna market the next pay per view is Survivor Series. It is literally the end. It's usually the week of Thanksgiving. Survivor
Mm-hmm.
Series is
Oh my
so
God, what if we get Goldberg versus Brock?
that's likely, but I doubt it. I think more than likely you will get Goldberg versus Roman
I
and
think
Brock
what's
might.
I think what's gonna happen I think because at first I was like, why haven't they brought in Big E yet? But I started thinking when Brock came out, there's a story there with Brock, Roman, and Paul
I
Heyman.
told you that though. That's why I said. That's why I said they didn't put him on Bobby because they already had the story, and he said it. He said it in an interview. He said the reason why you're not seeing me versus Bobby Lashley is because there's a developing story already in place, and I have to go where the story already is. And I knew what he was referring to. It is with him and Roman, and the catalyst for that story is Paul Heyman. He's
Mm-hmm.
the key.
So I
Which
wonder
is
how
fine.
I wonder how they're gonna play it out. Because to me, when I look at it, I don't even think it's more so Roman. I think so. It's more so Heyman because I do think Brock needs to go back to Raw. The question is how the story plays out. Does Paul Heyman go back with Brock or does he stay with Roman?
I think Paul Heyman's gonna turn on Roman. That's what I think. I think he's going to. He has no choice. I think he was just like, you basically were a placeholder. Like that's how he's probably gonna structure it.
Roman, I saw a little video. Roman in that corner, not Roman, but Paul Heyman in the corner is like when your current girlfriend comes back from vacation and catches you with the side chick in the
Your
bed.
side. That's what everybody's saying. It was like Paul Heyman got caught with his side piece.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, your side piece is always the better bitch. and Brock, like, I done went and got myself all gussied up for you, and you out here sleeping.
You're sleeping with this bitch?
You out here sleeping with this long haired bitch right here. I cannot believe you. Like this. They call Brock an onion head. I seen a meme of his head with that ponytail next to an onion with that tip on it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, who did this?
Yeah, so I think what's gonna happen too is with the stories, I feel like Brock is gonna confront I'm pretty sure Becky's gonna open up SmackDown, and then Roman's gonna come out and just talk about um how he won his match and whatever. And then I think Brock's gonna come out and he's gonna more focus his promo at Paul Heyman, and I think we're gonna start to see some distrust between Roman and Heyman. And then once that happened, I don't know if that catalyst is going to be Roman losing his title, but I do think we'll start to see some distrust. I just want Biggie to cash in on Roman, or at least get
I
Keith
don't
Lee
think
over
he's
there,
going to. I think he's cashing in on Bobby.
which that isn't a bad idea either. Because remember when I told you there were rumors that what they were thinking of is having, because they wanted to put New Day back on the same brand, not necessarily
Yeah,
together,
but
but
they
they
all
wanted
need
to,
to be together.
yeah, so have Biggie cash in on Bobby Lashley to go over there. And then my thought process is have Keith Lee get drafted to SmackDown. Keith Lee can go up against Roman Reigns and take that title off of Roman Reigns. And then maybe once Roman doesn't have the title anymore, whether Heyman's there or not, Heyman can be like, well, I don't need you. I got Browkie. I got my ham hock back. My unseasoned my unseasoned, unsalted butter.
I am over it. You are stupid.
Unsalted butter.
Why are you like this?
Oh my god, write that down. Marshmallow Freedom Fighters and unsalted melted butter.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Dollar store cream cheese? You remember Flavor Aid?
Yes.
There we go.
What is wrong with you?
Flavor Aid. Like we're Kool-Aid, but they're Flavor Aid.
I can't. I really can't.
For real, Brock came out for real, I'm gone, and I come back and you would diss bitch right here? You
What?
ain't tell me, you just happy on TV
I mean, he didn't even
smiling.
say nothing to Paul. He just went straight for Roman. And I was like, ooh, buddy.
So we'll see what happens. Oh.
Oh, they kicked her out again. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. I'll let Janae back in for a little bit.
I swear to God, StreamYard's racist. They heard me talking about them. They was like, you black, crispity, crackety. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of these surfboard waxing.
I mean, that's kind of Brock's brand right there. Some Wrangler jeans and cowboy boots. That's how he dressed.
Did you see he had no neck? Looked like he was shrugging the whole way down the aisle.
He seemed to be in very good shape considering where he was when he got to WWE.
He in good shape, but he still ain't had no neck.
Why are you talking about his neck like this?
Go back and look at the video and watch him walk from the entrance to the ring. It looked like he was saying, I don't know, the whole way down.
He seemed to have his abs in together. He got really, really toned, very, very cut. Like that's a new Brock Lesnar with that ponytail. I think that's his all on and off switch. That ponytail.
The beard doesn't look too bad on him though.
No, he looks okay. I mean, you get used to it. I don't have to get used to it because I'm not fucking him, so I don't care. His
And then
wife.
maybe, and didn't I tell you Dakota was gonna win? I mean lose,
Yeah, you did. I don't care.
because she's going. I think she's going to Raw. And yeah, and then Rico said he thinks she's getting a whole new character too. But I was like, she didn't really have one before that.
I like Dakota the way she dressed. I liked her gear. I like her hair.
I don't.
She looked great. I thought she looked great. It looks nice on her. I was like, go ahead, Princess Bubblegum. You go out there and
Yeah.
tear it up.
But then I also thought Mia might be debuting soon because she changed her hair color. It's not blue anymore. It's purple.
Well, if she is, thank God, because we sure do need her.
Yeah, definitely. And at this point, before we leave, just give Tegan and Shotzi the titles. They've had a match with Natty and Tamina and won 3 times already. And every time they win, it's like, oh, they may potentially get a title shot. No, just give them the titles. Like
How many times do they have to beat the champions to get a title shot?
Yeah, and that's one of the things I hate about with WWE. They'll be like, oh, they beat the champ, so this means they potentially get a title shot. And then they do like one member against the other member, and then one member against the other member, and then they'll switch to be like one member against the other member, and then they'll do the match with the tag team again, and then they'll be like, maybe they have a future title shot coming up. Like, how many matches do you need to run?
Janae face every time they make the run.
Right. Facts. Facts. That is exactly my face every time they do something like that. They'd be like, oh, they beat the champ. That means they probably get a potential future title shot.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, no, if they beat the champ in a non-title match, they should immediately get a title shot. So when they beat them the first time, I was like, that was my face. I was like, oh, okay. And they beat them. And then they beat them the second, and when they beat them the second time, that was my face too. Like, all right, what are we doing here? The second time. And then when they beat them the third time, give me a picture. Come on. You on a roll. I was like, bruh. Like Dawkins, that was my face after beating the third time. I was leaning back like, bruh, what are we doing? And then the other dude, when he's screaming, I was like, bruh, they just beat them 3 times. What are we doing? We're
just tired.
And then that was my face after thinking about everything, like, make that make sense. Make that make sense. You beat the champs 3 times in a row, and they have yet to get a title shot or a pay-per-view match. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Sitting there just like this. Just
Yeah,
that
was
uber slow. It's always like that.
That was my face when Becky won. I said, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. That was all of us in the group chat when we found out Becky won.
Yeah.
No, that was all of us. We was like, wait a minute. Something ain't right here. Some of the milk ain't clean.
Just like, nope.
Nope.
I don't like it.
I don't want it. I don't need it.
Tears was out there like this, though.
I don't care. Blow me, bitch.
Why can't I put stuff up in there?
Because it's my dream yard.
Well, let me put stuff in there.
What? I can't give you access like that.
Oh, then StreamYard's garbage.
What?
Electric chair.
StreamYard's garbage.
Tears, it was like that. See, I told you.
Garbage.
Holy shit.
You know the SpongeBob meme with Patrick where he's in the chair and he's looking back,
Yes.
surprised. That was my face when Becky's music hit. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? I was like, hold up.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying. I was thinking about. I wish I could do something where we can post for like down for the count, where all of it is, where it's like I just use like memes to describe how I feel about the episode,
Well,
and
we
you
could
just
if we were to do the StreamYard thing. I can give you the account and you could be the one to host it, and that way you would be able to get the memes up here. All I have to do is upload them.
yeah, but then that means I have to like talk by myself.
You don't have to talk by yourself. The StreamYard could be just like this. Oh, we could do it in Zoom. Zoom gives you more control and you can upload your memes in there for sure.
Yeah, but ain't nobody gonna show up.
I mean, we can post it to our YouTube.
I just came back and heard Tears It Was, and I'm like, oh shit, what I do now?
You didn't do anything. We was talking about how people felt when Becky came out there, and I was just like, I had the perfect meme for that. When
Just
Becky
me?
won, that's how she was. She was like, blow me, bitch. I just like the way that lady say bitch when she be playing a little white girl. Her skits be funny. I'll be cracking up.
Oh, Nicole had her interview with Shane Taylor today.
She did. How did that go?
I don't know. I wanted to ask because I forgot about it because I wanted to tell her when she got in there to be like, hey, Terry, Shane, Janae said Frosted Flakes is the devil's ball sack. And she just wanted to let y'all know that grits is literally buttered sand. Like I wanted to like send them a message. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you so fucking disrespectful?
I'm not.
You are disrespectful.
Oh, you know what I had today? That I haven't had. I had some golden grams today.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like golden grams?
Actually, I do. It's one of my favorite cereals.
Okay, I was about to say because if you didn't, we couldn't. I would have to leave the podcast.
And what was you gonna do?
Leave the podcast.
Well, bye. Shit.
For real? For real? All right. Okay. I'm about to tell
go
them.
to bed.
I would tell them. No, I'm talking about leave down for the count.
No, I'm talking about right now.
No, if you said you didn't like golden grams, I would leave down for the count.
Are you kidding? Really?
Golden grams does not taste like pennies. You take that back.
Pennies?
The disrespect. What cereal do you eat then, Tirza?
What kind of
Raisin Bran?
Are you ooh?
Kicks? Chex?
Don't be talking about Kicks.
Rice Krispies?
Together. Rice Krispies is good with some bananas. What you're not about to do is talk about Rice Krispies.
What's that cereal that looks like bunny pellets that they eat?
Are you talking about the Sugar Smacks?
No. It's like little. It looks like little pellets. It's like a health cereal.
Oh, what is it? The Quaker Oats bars?
No. It's cereal. It's like, oh man, what's it called? I just stocked them fuckers today too.
I have no idea. I can only think of like shredded wheat.
Like grape nuts or something.
Grape nuts ain't no biscuits.
No, not biscuits. They're like pellets.
Grape nuts don't look like pellets. They kind of look like
Fiber One.
Yeah, because grape nuts looks like little clusters.
Yeah, it's Fiber One. You know what Fiber One looks like, right?
Yeah, I don't like Fiber One.
Yeah, I bet you Tears
They
eats
go to
Fiber
the bathroom,
One.
but I don't like Fiber.
Tears eats Captain Crunch because she likes the pain it feels when it cuts her mouth up.
Hey, those sons of bitches cut the roof of your mouth.
Right.
Lying and just not cut the roof of my mouth.
Every time Tirza takes a bite, she'd be like, the pain.
Not all the pain. I can't.
I love Reese's Puffs, Cocoa Puffs, Seed Strike Two,
Oh, I love
Strawberries.
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs is nasty. Reese's Puffs taste like burnt peanut butter.
First
Strawberry
of all,
Special K is delicious.
you are disrespectful. Beyond disrespectful.
Absolutely not.
You are too. Burnt peanut butter. You ain't never even tasted burnt peanut butter with your punk ass.
It does. Captain Crunch cuts your mouth.
I don't
Reese's
like Captain Crunch because it's too
so
sweet.
nasty. I don't like it. Like literally, I get sick when I eat Captain Crunch. I don't know
It's
why. It's
too
just
sweet.
now if it's Fruity Pebbles,
Mm. Fruity Pebbles, I can only eat Fruity Pebbles when I have a taste for it.
yeah, Fruity Pebbles is good. I'm not a big fan of Lucky Charms anymore as I used to
My
be.
husband loves Lucky Charms, and I hate them. The texture of the fucking marshmallows
And
really takes me out.
the marshmallows get stale very quickly.
It's just no.
I don't like Smacks
Sugar Smacks,
or whatever, Golden Smacks, whatever they're called.
them golden smacks, those look like roaches in a bag. I don't understand
They
how you
do. They do not.
sugar smacks. Yes, they do.
They're nasty. I don't like
They
them.
look like roaches. It's
I don't
disgusting.
like. I don't like Cocoa Pebbles.
I like Cocoa Pebbles. I do.
I do
If I
like.
want something super chocolatey, I'll eat that or Cocoa Puffs.
You might as well just drink chocolate milk.
No, I like Fruit Loops too. I love Fruit Loops.
Yeah, Fruit Loops is good. Um, what is it? I don't like the Cookie Crisp cereal.
I don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch anymore because my husband's been eating it since its inception, and the smell of it makes me gag, and it's his fault.
And
And
see,
I
that's
can't
how I.
eat Corn Pops anymore either.
That's how I feel about Frosted Flakes. When Frosted Flakes touch milk, the smell of it is just gross.
Well, I love Frosted Flakes though.
Mm-mm. I don't like corn pops.
I love Corn Pops.
I love the cinnamon toast crunch churros go hard.
I've never had them. Every time I try to buy them, they're out of stock. But I
Oh,
love
for
the
real?
French toast. Yes.
Do you want me to send you some? Because we have a family size. We stock them every night.
Hell yeah, I want some. I haven't been able to get it because all the niggas around here keep buying them.
We have the cinnamon toast crunch churros. We have cinnamon toast crunch chocolate.
What does that taste like?
It's basically the cinnamon toast crunch, but it's chocolate flavor with the cinnamon on it, basically.
I don't think I would like that.
And then we have cinnamon French toast.
I
And then
love
we
the French toast. We always had a French toast. I got
and
some
then
of that
we
downstairs.
have the cinnamon de locha. The help me out here. It's a Mexican dish. It's
The
like
dolce, the
yeah, dolce. We have cinnamon
dolce
toast
de
crunch.
leche.
Yeah, we have that.
She said, "Ain't nothing wrong with a little gag, girl.
Tears up, go to bed.
It's a gag that's not good. We ain't gagging on dicks. We gagging.
Do you have the? Do you have that cereal? The what did you Delocha?
The leche, the dolce
Yeah,
de leche.
that's
Nope,
yeah. Do you,
nope. It must be regional because they don't have that here. Only thing I've seen is the churros one, and it is completely sold out. They never have it in stock. Even at Walmart, it sells out very quickly.
the churros one?
Yep.
Hold on, let me check my app because if I have it, then I'll buy the box, the churros one, the say it again,
The dolce de leche.
yeah, dolce de leche.
Dolce de leche.
Yeah, I'll send you those boxes. I don't know, it should be fresh because it's not open.
It might be kind of stale, but at least you got the box. At least you got the box.
Yeah, you got the. Oh, we have Dunkaroos. Ugh.
No, I'm not eating something you're supposed to put in frosting. I'm not doing that.
You like you
I
not doing
fucking
it.
hated Dunkaroos when I was a kid. I did not like them.
We also have a Pokemon cereal.
Yeah, that Pokemon berry cereal.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna make it kind of like Captain Crunch, but not as sweet as Captain Crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Like think like the flavor of like what King Vitamin was. If you ever had King Vitamins before.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe it would be sweet like that and yellow, not fucking berry. I'm like, the most popular Pokemon is fucking Pikachu. Make it yellow.
Yeah, we have
Like,
the
why is it
frosted.
Pikachu shaped?
We have frosted Rice Krispie cereal. We also have the new Rice Krispies with marshmallows.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, then we also have the Fruit Loops with marshmallows as well.
You didn't know there was a churro cereal? Yeah. It's this. It's
Hmm.
literally shaped like churros.
It's so good though.
You're eating a bowl of churros. Like,
We have Eggo waffle cereal.
I haven't tried that.
Um,
Some of them cereals are weird. I'm just gonna be
yeah,
honest.
we have a Dunkin' Donut cereal.
I don't like that. And there's another cereal that I saw that I thought was just fucking weird. I was like, why did they make that a cereal? I could not. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Because I was on Meyer when I looked at it, and I was like, why the fuck did they make that a damn cereal? Because I sent
I didn't
AJ to
realize
the
the
store.
churros thing would be popular over where y'all at.
She said that's giving cavities. No thanks. I don't know if you can eat cinnamon toast crunch. You can eat the churro cereal. I mean, I don't eat cereal every day. I eat cereal very sparingly. By the
Yeah, we
time
also have
I eat
uh
cereal, it's literally because I really want something sweet, and I eat about a half a regular bowl of cereal.
yeah, we have the chocolate frosted flakes.
I'm not eating nothing. No, I don't like chocolate with frosting. That's not delicious. That's not good. Like, nobody
Let's
want
see.
no frosted chocolate. That's nasty.
Honey bunches of oats, mini wheats, cinnamon toasters. Let's see. Oh, yeah, because I just remember because we be stocking that. So if I can when I go into work on Wednesday or Thursday, 'cause I might call out Wednesday. Um, I'll grab the the leche,
Dolce de leche.
dolce. I'll grab a dolce de whatever it's called.
She can't never get it out.
I'll grab that one, and then
It's a good snack when you want to snack, especially if you don't drink regular milk and you drink like oat milk or coconut milk. Like, there's a coconut milk here that they sell that's not sweet at all. It's very much reminiscent to regular milk, and if I was to ever give up milk completely, that would be the milk I would buy. But it's $10 a bottle.
they have Little Debbie breakfast cereal.
That's the one that was weird. I was
Yeah, we
like,
have that.
don't nobody want no Little Debbie cereal, bitch. Give me my damn. What Little Debbie need to do is give me back my coffee cakes and my apple strudel cakes. That's what y'all need to do. Fuck that cereal.
I think we have the coffee cakes at our Walmart for like 70 something cents.
They got this nasty ass coffee cake here. It's gross, and it's the Hostess ones. It's not the Little Debbie ones. Although that's supposed to
Yeah,
be by the same people.
we have Kellogg. We have a Minecraft cereal.
What?
Yeah, it's Kellogg's Minecraft Creeper Crunch.
Ew. I'm not eating that. I had a
You
bowl of
haven't even
cereal.
seen it.
I'm not eating it. I don't care. I don't want to eat nothing that got to do with Minecraft. That shit
We
look bad.
have
It's weird.
the Kellogg S'mores cereal.
I don't like that.
Well, s'mores is just nasty in general.
Oh my god. As a teenager, I used to eat cereal all the time. If I'm craving cereal, I make oatmeal with oat milk and fruit. Add a little bit of cinnamon. It's only I have to have a craving for oatmeal to eat oatmeal. Yeah, like they got Kellogg's Little Debbie breakfast cereal and this oatmeal cream pie cereal. I am not eating that. You motherfuckers are gross.
Only thing that makes me mad is the what was it, the Cheerios with the apple cinnamon Cheerios, I think it's called.
I don't
They
like. Oh,
like
I actually do like the apple cinnamon Cheerios because they taste real appley.
Yeah, the only thing I hate is like, remember back in the day when you would get it would have like little pieces on the cereal.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was.
It
I
was
didn't
good.
like that.
Yeah, they don't have that anymore.
Oh shit.
Oh, I forgot they have tricks with marshmallows now too.
I ain't eating that either. I don't like marshmallows in my cereal. I don't like that.
Just we have the Oreo O cereal.
It's a texture thing. And then they have like I prefer the apple cinnamon Cheerios to Apple Jacks. Like a lot of people like Apple
Mm-hmm.
Jacks. I don't
Oh
like
yeah,
Apple Jacks. I think Apple Jacks taste like sugar. They don't taste like anything.
yeah. I'll send you the Pokemon one too.
That ain't gonna do nothing but make my nephew happy. He's gonna be happy about that. Pokemon cereal, yay! Auntie Janae sent them.
Oh yeah, it's called Tricks Trolls with Marshmallows.
Hell no. I'm not eating that.
They
Nope.
used to be putting marshmallows in everything. Because we
Yeah,
also have do you guys have the cereal oatmeal?
I don't think so.
So it's like at our store we have cinnamon toast crunch oatmeal, Lucky Charms oatmeal, Tricks oatmeal.
No, we don't have none of that.
It just sounds weird.
We got sweet and sour patch cereal here. What the fuck?
I think we had that for a bit, but we stopped getting
Who
them
is
because nobody
eating
was buying
sour
it.
patch? Who is eating sour patch cereal? The milk and the taste of ugh.
We have the Jojo Siwa strawberry pop
I'm not
cereal.
eating nothing that say JoJo Siwa on it, okay? I'm a grown woman. Okay, ain't nan one of my side ponytails gonna be hell no.
Oh, I forgot. We have the chocolate churros too from Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I ain't never heard of chocolate churros. I've had
Yeah.
regular churros, but I've never seen chocolate ones.
So you know the Cinnamon Toast Crunch churros, right? We
Yeah,
have we have a version of that with chocolate at our store too.
I did not know that.
But it says we only have, let me see, it says we have 3 on hand, 3 on the sales floor. So I might grab that too. I might send it to you and let you deal with it. Be like, here, tell me how it tastes.
Just make me be the guinea pig.
Hell yeah.
They got fucking cosmic brownie dessert cereal.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. We have
Ugh,
that too.
that's fucking nasty. Why would you do that? The cosmic brownies are gross. They taste like paste.
And you know the sad thing is, so like when I would go down the cereal aisle, right when we go down on the right hand side, it would be a whole thing of the Dunkin' Donuts cereal, and it would have that whole aisle smelling like coffee.
Oh no. Oh
And
no,
it would
bitch.
be like, I think it would be like the caramel macchiato version or something like that.
First of all, don't be talking about my macchiato.
I'm just saying, it'd be one of those coffee
Rude.
ones, and I get mad because every time I'd stock it, I'd be like, this shit smells straight up like coffee.
Don't be talking about my macchiato.
Oh, we have Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie cereal too. I forgot.
I don't want that. That's what I just said earlier. I don't want that shit.
I should just send that to you.
No, I'm not gonna eat it. It's gonna sit there.
Just try it.
No, nobody want no damn wet ass oatmeal cookies. That's fucking disgusting.
Do y'all got blueberry Cheerios?
Yeah.
You just don't never want to try nothing new.
I don't want to try no damn mini oatmeal cream pies. That is a sugar rush. You trying to kill us. The fuck?
No one said eat all of it.
I was about to cut my cuticle as soon as you said cosmic brownie, and then I laughed. It's nasty.
We
No,
have Lucky Charms marshmallow clusters.
ew. I just don't like none of that. Like I haven't eaten Cookie Crisp in years, and it's because when me and my husband was in Georgia, and Meyer was allowing you to order stuff in bulk, they would send the stuff to you in cases
Mm.
instead of just letting you buy one box of cereal. So I had to buy a whole case because he wanted it. He was like, I want that case of Cookie Crisp. I said, Gerard, you're not going to eat an entire case of Cookie Crisp. Yes, I am. I'm going to eat it. I'm like, I'm telling you, you're going to get sick of it after one box. He had me buy this box of cereal. I had to buy 2 cases. I had to buy a case of Corn Pops, a case of Cookie Crisp. AJ went through the case of Corn Pops like it was nothing. Got to the case of Cookie Crisp. He opened the box. He was like, oh my God, I never got to have these when I was a kid. They smell so good. He ate one bowl and never touched them again. 6 boxes of Cookie Crisp. I said, you're going to eat this cereal. But I don't want it. I'm like, I don't care. You're going to eat it. He sat at the table one day and was struggling to eat this bowl of cereal. I was like, this was what you spent our money on. You're the one who wanted this. I know. I promise you I'm never going to do this again. I'm like, I know you're not. Because the smell of Cookie Crisp going to make you throw up.
I'm trying to see. I got to find that because it says we have Eggo waffle cereal. I got to see where that's at. So I can send it to you.
No.
Be like, just try this, please.
The Sweet and Sour Patch Kids cereal. I know that sounds so gross to me. You thinking about it, it's like citric acid in milk doesn't sound right to me.
Mm-hmm. And then we just got in jalapeno cheddar grits too.
I prefer my grits to be in the little canister, and I make them myself. I don't want you putting additives in my grits. I don't like that. That's nasty.
But yeah, when I go to work on Wednesday and Thursday, well, that's the thing, it'll be sleep though. Because what I was gonna do is I'll jump on the video call with you, and then I'll just walk down the aisle. And if it's a cereal
what time will it be?
Well, see, I start work at 10 p.m., so it'll be like 1 a.m. You'll be asleep.
No, I won't.
And then, or it could be
right now.
Oh well. But that's the thing though, I can't do it while I'm working. I would have to wait to either take my break, my lunch, or when I'm off. So my 15-minute break's at 12, which will be like 3 your time. Or if I take my lunch at 2, or in between 2 and 3, that'll be around 5 or 6 your time. Because I would just jump on video call and then just go down the aisle. And if there's cereal that is always out in your area or you don't have, I can just grab it. And then when I get home, I can just put it in the box, print a tag, and then just drop it off at like a FedEx or something.
Well, honestly, the only thing that we don't have is the I can't get the churros because people buy it. The Dolce de Leche one for sure. And I think the other ones you mentioned we have. Oh, the Eggo waffle one is sold out. And it usually is. Like they can't keep it in stock for some reason. I don't right off know why, but that stuff is always sold out. Everything else I don't want. I don't want no Little Debbie's nothing. I don't want that shit. I'm not gonna eat it. It's gonna sit right there. I'm like, Janae said this.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do the churros. Then I'll also send the Cinnamon Toast Crunch chocolate churros. I'll send that one if we have it when I get to work. The Dolce de Leche. And then maybe the Pokemon one for your nephew.
Isn't that nice? Janae's so sweet.
You don't have the Pokemon one over there either, do you?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, then you can just buy it for him.
I know. I said okay.
Maybe I'll send him does he play Minecraft?
He does. We don't have the Minecraft one here at all.
Maybe I'll send him the Minecraft. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Maybe I'll send him the Minecraft
Fortnite
one.
cereal. They got Fortnite everything else.
And then I'll send Big Brother Jer the JoJo Siwa Strawberry Bop breakfast.
You do no such thing. He will not cuss me out because you sent him this little white girl cereal.
Or should I send that? Should I send that to Nicole?
Oh, bitch, you on your own. I am not having that woman cuss me out either.
What
Absolutely not.
what about Alexis? No?
That probably would irritate Alexis' soul. You know she hate anything pink and frilly. That girl is all about glitter. And
Yo, I got this idea to take the logo and take Alexis's face off the logo and then make a shirt that says Alexis is all elite.
you are gonna kill. She gonna whoop your ass. Why are
Is
you
it,
always trying to mess with her?
it was either gonna be either her or Nicole.
Nicole wouldn't give a shit because she does. She actually does like it. The only people you would probably irritate with that is Tirza for sure and
Ooh.
Alexis.
Tirza, send me a picture.
No,
Tirza, if you
Tirza
still
be
in
in your
here, is Tirza still in here?
I don't know.
Tirza, if you in here, send me a picture.
No,
Send me a picture.
don't fucking do it because Janae will do it, and that's the biggest problem is that she will actually act on it. And you'll look up and in the mail a damn T-shirt with your face on it saying "You All Elite" is right there.
Or is either that or I was just gonna make a regular down for the count is all elite shirt
Hell no, because we not.
and then just send it to y'all.
I'm not wearing it ever in life.
You would have to wear it at least once while you eat the cinnamon toast crunch churros.
Man, hell no. I would have to lose a bet in order to do that.
I'm just saying, you gotta have some fun with it. But I was seriously thinking about sending Alexis an Alexis is an all elite shirt just to see how she feels.
Know how
And
she feels.
and then maybe what I'll do is I'll buy the Judge's Siwa cereal and then put the shirt in the box.
She'll never open it.
I'd be like, yo, you gotta open the box. Just trust me.
Harley
Just
might
open the
like
box.
it, but I don't think Harley watches YouTube like that. So, and I think Alexis kind of shields her from that. Thank God. But I don't think she would watch YouTube.
I think she would appreciate it.
That's because you stupid.
See, Brandy says she wants to see it.
What? Brandy, do not encourage her. What is y'all don't know Janae? She will do this. You're not listening to me.
I'm telling you, in one of those boxes is finna be a cereal. And I'm just gonna be like, just try it.
Then you
Just,
open it up and it say Alexis is all elite. Smack the fuck out of you, bro. What is wrong with you?
she's gonna cuss me out so hard. She's gonna let me. I wonder if I can do a mock-up on the internet first.
Oh my god. You know what?
Hey,
I'm
I'm,
going to
I'm
bed.
I'm working now, so I got some funds.
I'm going to sleep. You gonna be on your own with all your
Nope, because I'm gonna tell.
bullshit.
Me and Tiff talked about it. It's
Hell
on
no,
the.
because the
It's on.
proof is right here. You ain't finna blame me.
Just saying. Or ooh, can I get the password for the down for the count Twitter thing?
Is you finna do something dumb?
No,
It sound like it.
no. You know me, Tiff.
Exactly my point.
You trust me.
Because that's gonna be on the whole account. You think about what you're going to say when you post
I'm not
it.
gonna say anything.
What do you need the password for?
Nothing. As
Janae,
a member of Down for the Count, I don't even have the password to get into the
you've never
Twitter.
asked for it.
I just want to do something for scientific researchers.
I do not trust you.
It's fine. Tirza, don't forget, since we're getting off, Tirza, send me a picture. You know what I'm saying? I'll get some in the mail for you. You know what I'm saying, Tirza? If you in here, Tirza,
I don't think she is.
you can't check to
I
see.
went to sleep.
Can Aaliyah check? She's a Moderator.
Aaliyah's a moderator. I don't think I made Brandy one. Let me see if I made her one. Because, I mean, you have to go on here like you looking at the YouTube channel in order for you to see if you have a moderator.
Yeah, Leah, she's the moderator.
Yeah, Aaliyah's a moderator. Let me see.
Y'all, I'm innocent. I don't be doing stupid stuff like that.
She lying, y'all.
Yeah, but yeah. Let me get off this thing. But yeah, when I go into work, I'll see if we have some stuff, and I'll try to send the Minecraft one too, because the Minecraft one sells out a lot because kids love it.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
one
I
and
have Brandy
the
one. I'll
Pokemon.
make Brandy one.
Yeah, and the Pokemon one sells out too because again, kids love it. So
Right.
yeah. All right, y'all.
Y'all have a good night.
Peace up. A-Town down.
Janae's leaving. Y'all have a good night. Make sure you make good choices. Okay. And
Yes.
I probably will be back live over here tomorrow because Instagram's probably gonna have my lives banned still.
Be adults. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Which isn't much. So
You know what?
She Y'all, make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you come back tomorrow. I will go live tomorrow. And I will see you guys next time. Mad love. Bye.